Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Hello and welcome. We are Saves vs. Death. We are a tabletop actual play and podcast that plays Cyberpunk Red every Saturday at 10 Eastern at the moment on twitch.tv/Saves vs. Death. I am Blank, the GM or referee if we want to go old school, and with me today is Jess as that's Cyberpunk 2020. They called them
Good.
referees.
It was nice. I liked the way you said it. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Anyway, we got Jess as Moxie 11, Surly Street Reporter, exposing the truth. We've got Hades as... We'll see. We've got Games playing Wraith, the rocker boy just trying to make a better tomorrow. And...
That's what you usually do, right?
Yeah, that was good.
If you like what we do, or even if you just want to help us out, please consider helping us get better. Amazon Prime and Twitch are partnered, or maybe one owns the other. I think Amazon probably owns Twitch. I'm pretty sure Twitch owns Amazon, and Jeff Bezos is going to knock on my door.
I have a Stan Lee clip I'd like to play for everyone.
Shut up. And we will move on to those things being able to be linked. You can link your Twitch and your Amazon Prime account if you have it, and then you get one free sub a month. So spend it on us because we're cool. We're super cool. So yeah, just go ahead and do that. And the thing is about that is you have to resubscribe every month. So please continue to subscribe if you have already subscribed in the past. Anyway, there's other ways to donate as well. If you don't want to go through Twitch, we have a Patreon, which has all sorts of goodies like mugs, stickers, hoodies, shirts. Not that shirt, but shirts. Character creation episodes. What else is on there? Oh, our live chats are on there. I forgot about
the
that.
Moxie files.
And Moxie's files are on there.
Articles.
All the character sheets, if you want to keep these people honest. And please do. They need help.
My character is completely wrong this week, so everybody knows.
Just kidding. So anyway, yeah, do that. And special announcement, huh?
Nothing. Carry on.
Okay. Special announcement. This Wednesday at 10 Eastern, we're going to have another episode of the Night City Sofa. This time, it'll be me and my friend Darmok, who is a GM, starting up he's done a few episodes now, but a Dungeons and Dragons actual play. It's called Tavern Under the Stairs. You can check it out on YouTube and Twitch if you do a bang tuts, Tuts. Tavern Under the Stairs.
It took a bit, yeah. I was with you.
Yeah, you can go check out his YouTube and his Twitch. Those run on together for some reason, but yeah, go check him out. It's twitch.tv/Tavern Under the Stairs.
Please do.
He's a good dude. Anyway, he'll be on the show on Wednesday, and we'll just be chatting about DM stuff. Pretty informal chat, but we'll take questions and respond to people. So come by and check it out.
Go be snarky. Ask all the questions.
Please. Anyway, we'll pass it on to you, Games, for our current giveaway.
Oh, hi, I'm Games. So we're still in the middle of our giveaway that we've been doing for a couple weeks now, and we got a couple weeks left to go. Our goal is to reach 100 followers here on Twitch. If we can do that, the episode that occurs in, or the episode that you understand what I'm saying. Anybody who is active in chat will be available to win a physical copy of the Cyberpunk Red book, which is what we use to play this game. So it's an exciting giveaway. That right there, it's pretty, and you want it. It is amazing. We will get it mailed out to you, and you'll have your very own copy to play with your friends, or so that you can read the rules, so that when we're just making stuff up, you'll know about it. We also have other giveaways that are going to be coming up. So as soon as we get this one done, we will start giving you guys hints and secrets about the upcoming things.
Like
Cool. Secrets are good.
All of the secrets.
Let's go to Jess for our new follower report.
So as always, we want to thank everyone who comes and follows and just joins our crew and family here at Saves vs. Death. So thank you so much, Agent P3, Tavern Under the Stairs, and Nukem Nuke.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. So be sure to chat in the chat so you can win things.
Yes, chat in the chat. And if you are new or even a little lost, an easy chat command can be hitting bang plot. And that will tell you the plot of our previous episode. But in addition to bang plot, which you can do at any time, Hades will go ahead and give us a synopsis. And you can take it away, Hades.
Right, so basically, we're at Sony's gambling establishment, and Cammy is upstairs. She gets into the net, and sparks are flying. She's having a rough time getting out. She finally gets out, and a race play was exposed, as he suspects she may have not just been there. She may have been messing around. And, well, everything goes bad there. They're running out the door, Wraith and Cammy, and, what's the
Nuts.
big guy's name?
Nuts.
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 Oh, no.
Takes a shot. I know, right? Takes a shot at Wraith. And,
I was told that I could just leave. I was told everything's fine and
Yes.
just go. And then I was shot in the back by Nuts. Nuts.
Nuts.
I'm not bitter. Go ahead.
Nuts made a new enemy that day.
Yes. So basically, the casino goes into lockdown. Battling starts. People are rushing gets told to rush for the exit. The establishment's closed. All the gangers start running in to get bigger weapons. There's bots. There's blood mist, if I'm remembering correctly.
Blood Swarm.
Thank you. Which is totally deadly to everybody floating around. So Cammy, who is not all there still, just runs over and plugs back in to try to gain control of the automated defenses, and she does. And so she gets control of the blood
Swarm.
Why do I keep wanting to say mist?
Because
Anyway,
it's like
Misty.
a mist of swarm.
yeah,
makes sense to me.
yeah. So blood swarm, and then she takes care of that and some bots that are downstairs. And there are firefights happening. The people are getting out. Wraith is trying to get out the door to get a weapon out of the car. And Moxie and Cass runs upstairs to try to protect Cammy while she's doing all that. And it's a big epic battle up there. There's 4 versus 1 since she's in the net. And he's holding out, and Moxie ends up trying to come back up there and help out, but he's overwhelmed, drops a pair of grenades, and blows that floor to smithereens, including him. So he has not saved versus death.
He died
Well done.
versus death.
We have one
Yeah.
rule: save versus death.
You have one rule, yeah. That's our one rule, and he broke it.
If you do it, you're dead.
Yeah.
Or you don't do it, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
Um,
Good synopsis.
Can I say one thing? The error in my plan. So my gun was lost on the motorcycle when I was thrown off of it. My shotgun's in the sidecar.
yeah, I didn't want to tell you that
Yeah,
because I
the
knew.
keys to my sidecar are in Cass's pocket.
No, they're not anymore.
I was just they're probably embedded in a wall somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah, now they're probably melted pile of slag. This
Just like Moxie's agent.
was a great session. Okay, so I guess we shall pick up from
The pieces.
Yeah.
the pieces.
Plus,
Or
it's
broken
not like
hearts.
Cass had the most cash.
Yeah, all of
Oh,
our
yeah.
team money.
Yeah. It was fine.
All right, so Moxie, you and Cammy have scrambled out into the street after the explosion had gone off. You see the kind of fire, the big ball of fire that had engulfed everybody up there, kind of dwindle down, and you can kind of see the railing hanging by the hinges and just blown completely to smithereens. Nuts there, breathing, thanking God for his life at that moment, at the edge of the railing that is still intact, but kind of bent in, hanging down there. Not any immediate sign of Cass, but there are still people rushing out into the street after you. Lightning strikes in the sky, cracking it open, and you just see the sea of scared, confused people in that flash moment, scrambling, to get to safety. Rain pouring down hard on all of you. It's a cold rain. You rush out into the street. Cammy is obviously having trouble remembering where to go, especially in the frantic ambiance, I suppose, of the scene. And you end up having to grab her by her elbow and pull her along with you to where the car is. Her mental acuity is not all there. Her eyes are rolling around in her head. Still able to move, but you can see that her fine motor skills are very shot, and she has her fingers like sticking out straight. You guys, Wraith, you make it to the car, opening up the trunk, frantically searching through your stuff that's there, looking for your shotgun, when you realize there's no shotgun in the trunk. You don't have your shotgun in the trunk at all.
Heard the explosion.
Yeah, you definitely would have heard the explosion. Goes off, in fact, when you get to your trunk.
I am going to, even before looking for my gun, as soon as I heard the explosion, I am going to start...
After you open the trunk and start looking, you make that realization, then you hear the boom.
Okay. I am going to, trunk still open, take off running back to the building.
Okay. You run back to the building, trying to scramble, push through the people as they are running towards you, trying to get away. Some of them look at you, oddly. They're like, gunfight over there. Just all trying to get away.
Pushing through them.
As you push through them, one person you almost push is Moxie, as she's walking, and she's grabbing Cammy by the elbow.
Get the car ready. I'm getting Cass.
No, help me with Kami. Help me with Kami. She'll grab
no.
Wraith's arm and try to drag him along.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that you can do so for ease of story. Otherwise, I would fight against you violently.
Yo, if you want to make a test,
fight, you'd fight.
Okay. This is gonna go poorly.
Remember your wound modifiers, please.
Yep. I'm only a moderate.
Nice.
this is brawling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Brawling.
Oh.
15.
16.
Nice.
Oh, so the two of you have kind of a tug of war between what you're grabbing onto his hand, his elbow.
No, like she would have tried to grab
His bicep.
His bicep.
Okay, so you grab his bicep and he yanks back. You're able to keep your cybernetic hand just has that iron grip that cannot be broken if you choose it to. And yeah, you try to yank back, but end up getting stuck in place, and she's pulling you back towards the car.
To go get him. You guys just get the car ready.
Right, it's too late.
What's wrong with
gone.
Cass?
Not too late.
He's gone.
He's not gone. He's
Where's
fine.
Right?
Cass?
He's
I
gone.
just gotta go get it. I'm gonna go get him.
Wraith, help me get Kami to the car. Please.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm gonna help. I'm going to lift half of her.
You pick her up.
Yeah.
Lift half of her. Are you
I'm
cutting
gonna
her in two?
Fireman's carry her.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought you had like
Cut her
one
in
arm
two.
over, like one of her arms over, and Mox had the
No.
other. Was like half. Is that?
Carrying.
Okay. She lets herself get picked up. She doesn't really seem to be in the mental state to really process what you guys have said so far. A dazed expression, staring out back towards into the night where the rain has already obscured that. Your clothes, as you stay in the rain, begin to sizzle with a familiar like pungent stench of Night City acid rain. You know you don't have very long to get out of here or put a smog mask on, get to safety, whip out your Milituck umbrella and protect yourselves from the rain. Hello, car mom. Thanks for coming in. You make it to the car.
Moxie's, by the way, during that, once Wraith picks her up, she'll have pocketed her almost depleted gun and pull out her full one, and
Okay.
is just kind of watching for any die knife that might come after them.
So you holster
As she
your
moves.
old gun and draw a new one that
Yeah.
has a clip. Okay. All right. So you draw the gun. Who's driving?
Moxie.
car. Okay.
But she'll open the door to let Wraith
Yeah,
get.
I was waiting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cradle her head and put her in gently,
Okay.
and then close the door behind her. I assume she's going in the back seat.
I assume
I would assume.
that would have been the door Moxie opened. Let's go with that.
Okay.
The driver's side passenger or rear.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I'm glad we had the same mental image with no conversation. Yeah, that's exactly
We've
what
been a
it was.
team. We're a
Thanks for
team.
the bits.
Hey,
Got
thanks
this.
for the bits.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it. Appreciate you as
Um,
always, car mom.
Once the door's closed, Moxie's just going to shift between Wraith. She's going to put Wraith in between her and the car,
Okay.
essentially.
She's gonna put Wraith between her and the car. Okay.
Yeah, I'm. Me, her,
You're blocking
car.
his exit.
Yeah.
Yeah, from running back towards the casino. He can go left or right, but yeah.
Sure.
Juke. Are you sure?
Yeah.
You know
He
he's
fell-
bulletproof.
he got
I'm sure
shot.
he's fine.
Bulletproof doesn't stop grenades and pieces from exploding off you. And he dropped too when he went down. And then the catwalk caved in. There's nothing, right, but fire and flesh.
I don't believe that.
Why would I lie?
No, I don't think you're lying. I just think that you're misinformed, obviously.
I was there. I was right there. I had to dodge out of the way of the fucking blast.
Get Cammy to safety.
And you're going to do what?
I've got places to be.
Wraith, you want a couple minutes to look in that door? You're welcome to. I'll have the car waiting.
Thank you.
You want to be dropped off somewhere? You can be dropped off somewhere. But I'm taking you out of this area. Let's not forget his compound is just over there, shall we?
Oh, I don't even care at this point. I could take care of that problem right now.
I would like to only lose one member today. If it's all the same to you.
Have the car ready.
Go. And she'll sidestep.
Okay. I'm going to head towards the now burning building.
Okay.
Moxie will close the trunk of the car, get in, start it. Wait enough time for him to get there before pulling the car close. So as soon as he looks in, he can jump in.
Okay. You're walking back towards the building. Where are you going specifically?
Front door.
Front door? Okay. So, you do notice on the back side towards the corner there is another door.
Is it on the map? We don't need to pull up the map, for my reference.
Yeah, it should be. It's on the back left side.
So, by the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
What you make your way back to the front door, and see there's chaos going on inside. People are running around looking through, or it's, there's a guy with a fire extinguisher from inside dousing the flames. There's people drawing out corpses. When you walk up to the door, Wraith, one of the guards with one of the Arasaka rifles, looks towards you and pulls it shut.
Gonna turn around.
Okay.
I'm headed back towards the car.
Okay.
The car is coming to meet you, so.
You pull as close as you can. There isn't really a way. The path between the building and the kind of
whatever the closest road
arena
is, so that he doesn't
Sure.
have to walk as
yeah.
far.
You can get closer than you were. You pull up to the end of the lot, and he walks up to the car.
I'm gonna get in.
Drop one off your
passenger.
SP for staying in the rain.
I'm gonna get in the back passenger next to Cammy.
Okay.
This is not important right now, but I'm gonna just remove my helmet
Okay.
It got lost somewhere in the mix. I haven't had it since episode 1, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get in the back door with Cammy. And Cammy has been holding her temples, cradled between her knees. She seems to be really struggling with something going on in her mind.
I'm gonna rub her back.
Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. Fuck. Where's Cass? Cass.
Talk about this when we get out of here.
You continue, or you drive? Where are you driving?
Moxie's going to indirectly drive to Cammy's place.
Okay. Indirectly meaning
Not directly there, like she'll go like the long way and through some side alley, like some side roads.
you're
and
trying
just...
to throw off a tail.
Yeah, if there is a tail, yes.
Understood. Why don't you make a stealth roll?
Cool.
Actually, make it a driving test.
Not great. 14.
Okay. They make it. You're driving down the streets. You don't see a tail, but it's dark and it's raining, and it's a thick kind of rain that leaves a haze over the city streets that you just know can't be good to inhale. You drive through Watson, all of the developing neighborhoods, and past the Petrochem compound over to where Cammy lives on the other side of the 16. Head up north to her apartment after taking several side roads, and finally arrive at her house. There's a quiet that takes over the car that as you guys all kind of cope with what had just happened in your own ways. In the quiet, Cammy occasionally groans something, but she seemed to have forgotten the subject at the moment.
Gonna take her upstairs and put her to bed.
Okay.
Will you stay here to talk to me?
You don't want to talk with her.
We will, after she's gotten some rest.
Yeah.
Right now, it wouldn't do anybody any good.
Good. I'll wait for you here.
I'm going to help her upstairs.
Help her.
Cammy.
Cammy. Okay. You know,
Or to her house.
put your arm around
no,
Cammy.
Wraith, I need the information she got.
Now is not the time. I'm gonna...
How much time do I have left? Because we are in the last... I know we're in under 24 hours.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that true?
No,
Are you
we should
under
be just
24
over.
hours?
We should be at like 26 hours. We should be just over a day.
But we're
Yeah, I was
just under.
thinking. I was
Okay.
thinking her over, but I could be mistaken. He told you. Did he give you the 24-hour or
He
sorry,
gave me
48
the
hours
48 hours
before or
when-
after Wraith went to rehab? That's what I'm having trouble remembering. I thought it was after.
No, 48
Yeah.
hours was when she talked to
Or
him
not rehab.
after dosing Rory.
Sorry, went to the clinic to get his. Oh,
It was when
after
we were trying to
Rory?
get clean of the guys that were attacking.
If
Well,
I
that's
recall
on
correctly,
Interstate.
yeah, she dosed Rory, and then we
Dosed Rory.
had, like, we slept, And this is the next night, so we're at like 24 or
Yeah.
just under.
Yesterday is when the ultimatum was given.
Right, because I gave you speed heal because we absolutely had to.
Okay, so about 24 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
about 24
right in
hours
that.
left.
Okay.
Cammy,
Uh,
I'm gonna say in the soothing voice, I'm gonna drop my register on my Vox
okay.
to a very soothing tone. I need you to show me how to get the data off of your deck, and then I'm gonna take you upstairs, okay?
Try. Let's get inside. I don't want my deck to
No.
get
I will keep it out of the rain.
wet.
Yeah, I'll keep it out of the rain. It'll be safe. Is there a way for me to get the data off of it real quick?
I can flick it to you.
Okay, can I help you with that, please?
Let's get out of the rain.
We will in just a moment. We're not in the rain. We're in the car.
I don't want to be in the rain.
No, you won't be. Trust me. You'll be safe.
It's cold. Where's
We're in the-
Cass?
Wait.
Just a second.
Get her upstairs. Get her upstairs first.
Okay. All right, let's get out of the rain. I'm gonna take off Cass's armor jacket that he gave me, and I am going to hold it over her.
Okay.
And make sure that her deck is protected.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk her to her apartment.
Okay. You walk her in. When you get her into the apartment, you take her up to her floor, to her door. She seems to have trouble with her keys.
Here, let me help you.
Okay. You take the keys from her. Put it in the lock. Open the door. To the familiar room.
I'm gonna take her.
It's mostly Cammy stuff, but Cass has definitely shown his presence in the apartment. Like, he has an assault rifle out on the table, disassembled, a bunch of bullets like lined up, sticking straight up, with a gun cleaning hit out, and just sat on one of the table. There's a few cups of half drunk coffee sitting on the table. You pull Cammy into the room. She looks around and she says, "Where's Cass?"
Lead her to the bed to sit on the bed.
Okay. Lead her down to the bed.
Yeah.
Fuck my head.
Hey.
Fucking on fire.
Is there anything you can take that'll help?
No.
Okay, can you rest, please?
It's a fucking lit me on fire.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. I need you to rest. The team will be back in a moment.
Okay.
But I need you to please rest. Is there any way that I can get that data to Moxie? We're running out of time.
Yeah, we're right. It's here. She pulls out small electronic device. It's maybe this little bigger than a deck of cards. More like a VHS tape size. So, yay big.
For our younger viewers, what's a VHS tape?
Like a iPad mini.
Oh, okay.
She pulls it out and she starts flicking through something on. There's like a small display thing. She starts flicking through that. Plugs up or drops down her virtuality goggles as best she can. They're kind of half tilted on her head. She interfaces with something in the net. I'm actually going to make her roll a check here. See if she doesn't delete the data. Just kidding. Or am I? No, she manages to transfer files over to you, and in an instant they're bleep on your phone.
Okay.
Files received.
Be right back. Rest. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna like rub the back of her head like you would like a friend or a brother, you know?
Okay.
Like, just rest, okay? I'm gonna go downstairs.
Okay. You leave. Hey, RMJ.
Hey, thank you for the raid.
Hey,
Thanks for the raid, buddy.
How you doing,
Good to
buddy?
see
Hey,
you.
thanks, Wolf.
It's been a minute. Hope things are well. What'd you
Hope
guys
things
come
are
from
well.
playing? And welcome to the Raiders too, yeah.
Of course.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave the partially melted jacket on the coat rack.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out into the rain without protection on.
Okay. Go on. You can just smell the stink. It's the acid rain. It's pretty awful. But you walk out, get into the car,
Mhm.
assume. Shut the door
Yeah.
behind you.
Take out my agent.
Okay.
Here's your fucking data. Give it to your blue-eyed man or whoever the fuck you work for.
Thanks.
You get out of the car and slam the door.
Okay.
Hey, thank you, Patient Zero.
Thanks, Patient Zero.
Hey, man.
Always appreciate the pizza and
Oh,
drinks.
sure.
Where does Wraith go?
I don't know.
I am walking back towards the building.
Okay.
I'm not going into Cammy's apartment if that comes up before, like during Moxie's conversation she's about to have. I am just headed towards it, but I'm not going to go in.
Okay.
No, Moxie will just check to see if Wraith actually does go inside, and then she's going to go through the data and see what's there.
Okay. So there are a lot of files. They are, as you try to open them, from your agent. Your agent apologizes. Sorry, that's not in a file format I can read. It could be that the file is corrupt or encrypted.
Okay. Just keeping her eye on the door for if Wraith comes back out.
Okay. Wraith, what are you
She's
doing?
going to
Oh, sorry.
go to the trunk, grab her bag, bring it into the back seat with her, pull out her laptop, and try to transfer the data to her laptop and see if she can't open them better on there, and or no, I don't know if they're still encrypted.
For a point of clarification, I didn't slide you the data. I literally just
Gave-
forced my agent at you. So
Yes.
yeah.
Oh yes. It was very the point was made.
Sorry.
The point was made. Yeah, the laptop doesn't have any better job of opening any of these files.
No. I mean, it'd probably be more comfortable to try to decrypt it from the computer rather than the agent.
Are they labeled anything helpful?
Yeah. One
Without
is
you going through all
called,
of them.
no, that's okay. One is called
Okay.
emails, and then the other seems to be a bundle of financial documents. Tried to warn you.
No, it's fine. I'm just wondering, is there I was really hoping there was just like a throwaway folder, like a porn folder or something that she could test something on, but it's cool. Would she know if she tried to break this and failed if she would lose the information? Or if she would just fail
Guess
and it would just stay
roll
locked.
Education plus intelligence.
Sorry, guys. I have a new sheet and I have to relearn where all the skills are. I apologize so much. 16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You think that if you all you have to really do is copy the file, and then you can tamper with it and it would just lose the copy.
Cool. She's going to do that for both of them.
Okay.
I assume that's a roll.
You're gonna just do this in the car?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a penalty here. Because it's not really a proper. I'll give you under stress, so -2.
Okay.
On top of wound modifiers, please.
Right.
It's true. They're trashing the flow of data.
Ding.
It's in the trash. He doesn't say that.
I'm gonna
Pretty much.
use. Oh fuck! I'm gonna use 3 luck.
Okay.
It's not going to do anything. 11.
Which one were you decrypting first?
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. I assumed I'm doing electronic security tech.
No, you were doing decryption.
What is the skill?
Or it's called, I believe it's called cryptology.
Oh, cryptography? Man, I didn't need to burn the luck.
Cryptography.
That's okay.
I know
18.
words. 18?
18.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, that's a much better skill for me.
Which one were you decrypting first?
To be safe, she would have done emails first. Oh, no,
Emails
because
first.
she made a copy. No, she made a copy. She would have done financials first.
Financials first. All right. Let me. Okay. Just so you know, this is going to take you quite some time. 4 hours. You sit in your car for 4 hours. Wraith, would you leave during the front at all during that time? What are you doing?
No, I'm waiting in front of the apartment.
Okay.
Or apartment.
All right.
I'm waiting for Cammy, not.
Right.
You're waiting in front of Cammy's apartment door, as opposed
Right.
to in front of the apartment complex.
About an
Yeah.
hour in, roughly, Moxie, your phone rings.
What's the number? Do I know
It's
it?
Cammy's.
She puts it up to her ear.
Okay. Wraith, if you'd like to make a perception, you might be able to hear some of this.
Of course. Especially if she gets loud.
Yeah.
Well, I did real well. 21.
You did real well.
Definitely hear her talking on the other side of the door, even from the beginning. Can't quite make out every word, but enough to get a good gist of what's going on. Go ahead, Moxie. What do you do when you answer?
Hello, Cammy.
Moxie, where is everybody? Where are you?
I'm in the car outside your apartment. Thought Wraith was with you inside your apartment.
No, there's nobody in here.
Hmm.
Where's Cass?
Cass didn't make it.
I'm sorry, I think my phone broke up. What?
It didn't break, honey. Cass flatlined.
What are you fucking talking about? Moxie, it's not time to fuck with me.
Do you want me to
Gonna
sugarcoat
come
it?
in the room now.
Okay. Moxie, or I'm sorry, Cammy looks up at Wraith as it sees that kind of probably somber expression adorning your face, and her hand just trembles and she drops the phone and she falls forward. She says, "No,
I'm gonna
no,
attempt to catch her.
no, no, he's not dead. No, he's not dead. He's not. He's not. Please, no. Please." She just wraps her arms
I'm gonna hold her and let
around
her
you.
have those feelings.
And, yeah.
As soon as the phone drops, Moxie doesn't get off the phone, but she does put away her laptop. She stops what she's doing. She puts it back in the bag. And she locks the car, heads upstairs
Okay.
into the apartment.
Okay. You head up to the apartment. There, well,
Still listening to everything.
Cammy, at this stage, is inconsolable. She's crying heavily. Can barely make out what she's saying. She keeps repeating, "Where is he? He's not dead."
I'm gonna just hold her and let her have feelings.
Okay.
When she's inside, Moxie will hang up the phone. She puts Wraith's agent on a table. I believe we established there was a table, a coffee table or something by the couch.
Yeah.
And thank you for the posture check, Connor Mom.
Sorry.
And then like her stuff's by the door, and she's just going
Hydrate.
to. Seeing Wraith hold Cammy next to the bed in that tiny space, she's just going to sit and wait.
Okay.
I will not turn or acknowledge Moxie.
Okay. She think. Why don't you? With roll. You and Cammy, at some point, you know, you spend a long time, trying to just let her have her feelings, but be there for her. At a point, she gets to a place where she can actually, speak. What happened? He was alive right before I turned around.
Without turning, Mox, I'll let you feel this.
He was at the top of the stairs. He pulled 2 grenades. They shot him. He fell. The grenades went out of his hand. Went off.
Fuck. We gotta find his body. He can't come back as a mulo. We've gotta give him a proper burial.
Okay.
I'll see to that.
Okay. Do you have any of his stuff? You have his stuff? You have anything?
I get the armor jacket.
Don't touch it. When you move towards it, don't touch it. Just leave it there. Okay. Okay. She just turns in the bed, curls into a ball, holds her knees, and just continues crying. At some point, Moxie, you nobody's really talking.
Yeah.
So,
If it's quiet, Moxie's actually going to go on her agent and look for information about the casino. She
Okay.
assumes some news team is reporting, probably Jade. To see if she can find out, you know, specifically she's looking in the background for if bodies are being taken away, where they're being taken.
okay. Go
'Cause the
ahead
whole
and
purpose
roll.
should-
I want to say your rumors. I think that'd be best at this stage.
While that's occurring,
Mm-hmm.
the rounds to the rifle that were standing,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pocket those.
Okay.
I'll leave the rifle where it is, but any visible ammunition to it, I am taking.
I believe we said that would be library search.
Yeah.
It is 14. Wait.
It's library search or some relevant social skill.
17 minus 16.
16?
16, sorry, 16.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm dealing with a few things here. Can you roll your stealth, Wraith?
Yeah, would it be reveal conceal? Or would you like stealth?
I guess reveal conceal.
18 minus 1, 17.
17? Okay. You're able to pocket the bullets. You get if you're gonna take everything that's there, it's 25 5.56 rounds.
I'm going to write it down for posterity, but I'm not keeping these.
Okay. While you're looking, Moxie, a few gardens have been reporting or talking about the incident. Yes, Style and Jade is on the scene. She's talking about a gang shootout going on one of the local laundromats here in Watson. Once again, where Mark Codsworth currently fights with the 3rd Precinct NCPD over proper recognition. NCPD continues to be on strike, while other, more dedicated officers continue to patrol the streets. However, very few have shown up on site, and none have entered the building at this time.
If I steal the rounds, I'd like to make a call, but I'll let Moxie
Okay.
process that information first.
I think
Go ahead.
now's the time. Yeah.
I'm going to step out on the patio and
Okay.
close the door.
Okay.
I am calling. What's his name? Lou.
Oh. Okay. Do you have his number?
Yeah, he just gave it to me when he was telling me to bring him any information I had on what's his name? Remember? We had a whole big talk about that. I work for him now.
Okay. Blue. Oh yeah. Blue picks up. He says, "Hello, Chum.
Good evening. I apologize for calling you so late.
It is quite
Sony is
late."
brought to his knees. His casino is burning. I have the address of his home base, and he is injured and coked out of his mind. If you wanted to strike and exterminate your enemy, now would be the time. I do not mean to be disrespectful. It's just a matter of urgency.
Karimashita. We will deal with Sony.
I just figured I'd give you a heads up with the information I had.
Arigato gozaimasu. Have a good night, Faith. Thank you. We will talk
You too.
soon, I'm sure.
Of course.
Especially concerning the disrespect your team has issued me.
I would happily explain it.
We will.
Give me an opportunity.
We will.
After I
For
get off
now.
the phone. Sorry.
For now, you rest. Then, I want to see your team. You, the girl, the other man, and that other girl, the one with the goggles, as well
Understood.
as that black man with the gold glasses. I believe the street calls him Rex.
Understood.
I want to see all of you in. Please,
May I?
no. You do not speak while I am speaking. I will meet all of you at Frank's tomorrow. Understood?
May I speak?
Yes.
Yeah, about my whole team being there. The other guy that you spoke of, one of my closest friends, just died striking at your fucking enemies. So I am unfortunately he will not be able to be there. But the rest of us, I'm sure, can work it out.
Takes a long pause after you announce that. Okay. Understood. I will see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Click.
I'm calling him Rex.
Okay. Rex, says, "Oh man, I'm kind of put out at the moment. What do you need?"
I don't care if you're put out, homie. Listen up, Jumba. I would be at your door if this were something little. I'm calling you, which fucking means something.
Okay, you hear him stir. Moment.
You and I have a good relationship, yeah?
We've always been good together, man.
Sweet, sweet.
What's
Blue
going
would
on?
like to have a meeting with you at Frank's tomorrow
Who the
because he
fuck
plans
is
to take
Blue?
your shit over. Oh, I apologize. Mr. Nagamura? You know my Japanese is horrible.
Roll your concentration if you'd like to remember.
No, because I would mispronounce it anyway. He's the head of the Tiger Claw.
No. Head of the Tiger Claw is,
He is a lieutenant. He's not the head. He's just the one I'm dealing with. He's pissed. He'd like to meet you at Frank's. I think Maelstrom would also probably like to know if you can get a hold of them. That Tiger Claw's moving against Die Knife.
fuck, man. The fuck did you get me into?
I'm not in the middle of nothing. Though I will say, Dynav's casino is in flames as we speak.
No shit.
Yeah.
What gunk motherfucker did that? You?
No, it wasn't me.
Well,
Just
come on,
useful
man.
information you might want to tell
Don't
your friends.
Don't keep it to yourselves. Flick me the deets. What's going on?
I get paid for information. I don't just give it out.
Oh, fuck you, man.
I'm letting you know what you need to know.
Yeah. Shh. All right. So we gotta meet with this Tiger Claw tomorrow.
Yeah. And it's not good.
You gonna be strapped?
Oh, I will be. I can't imagine the rest of the team's going to show up. And that's going to be a huge sign of disrespect. I mean, Cass is dead, so that makes it real hard for him to show up.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Line of business.
What happened?
Losing friends left and right.
Hey, that's
A couple of
that's
grenades
weird.
went off in his pocket.
Fuck. Cass got flatlined, huh? How's
Yep.
Kemi doing?
Not great. I'm standing on her patio and she is broken.
Oh no. Yeah. I guess I'll have to call her up at some point. Cammy and I go way back.
I should have been able to fix this.
You know what, man? You can't save everybody. Alright.
I know it's not our business to save everybody, but it'd be nice to occasionally save somebody.
Hey, you saved me. I'm not gonna forget that.
Yeah.
Even though I am kind of an asshole to you, it's out of love, baby. It's out of love.
I know. We're good.
Look, Wraith,
Yeah.
just stay with Cammy, you know. Make sure she's alright.
Yeah. I ain't got much else to lose, so I gotta take care of what little's still around.
I don't know what to expect with these tiger claws, but I don't expect anything good tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to, plan for the worst.
Yep.
We
I
should
always
probably
do.
meet beforehand then. Alright.
Yeah. Your place.
Nah.
Alright.
Tiger claws still be running around that hood. You got a place?
I have never had a place.
You know where my safe house is then?
I've been there.
Yeah. There.
Alright. Thanks.
Yep. Stay frosty, man. As best you can.
You too.
Click.
I'm gonna make a call, and then you can transfer. You don't even need to do the whole call.
Okay.
I just want to make the call, and then it's Moxie, because I don't want to.
What?
I'm gonna call Veronica.
Okay. You call up Veronica. What do you say?
Does she answer?
Yeah, she answers. She says, "It's very late."
Yeah, and you're very disappointed in me. My friend is very dead, and I'm very high on cocaine. I'm having a real bad day, and I could use a fucking friend for a change. So if you can get past me standing you up on accident, that would be great.
Roll your persuasion.
Okay.
I'll give you a +2 for your friend dying.
Hey, thanks. A dead friend bonus?
Whoa! Yes,
friend
I helped
bonus.
still. Yes.
Persuasion, you said, yeah?
Yep.
Is this something I'm good at usually? I'm gonna spend a luck.
Okay.
I don't know why you accuse me of always spending luck on stupid things.
I don't either.
Persuasion. 13 plus 8 plus 2 is 23
23?
plus 1 minus 1. So yeah, 23.
23. Where do you want to meet?
Anywhere. I give her the Cammy's address. I'll be in front of this place.
Okay, I'll be there.
Thanks.
Moxie, this whole time, what are you doing? Are you continuing your decryption because you haven't finished yet?
No. No, she's left her stuff in her bag. Once she's done looking,
Let's say that took probably
the reports.
an hour for. I'm sorry, for your research. I want to say it took. Give me 2 seconds. Let me look at rumors.
I figure like while this is going on, while Wraith is making all these calls, Moxie would take off her shoes and she'd go sit on the bed next to Cammy if Cammy didn't freak out. And she'd just be there.
Okay.
Next to her. And if this is when she's doing her research, that's fine. She'd occasionally maybe put her hand on her shoulder or rub her back.
Okay, so you're
She's just going
researching
to
things on
be
your.
there.
Okay, you're researching things on your agent while kind of consoling Cammy while she sits there and cries.
I mean, she wants to talk. Moxie will talk to her, but Moxie doesn't expect her.
Doesn't really feel like talking.
Yeah.
You put your hand on her back and kind of gently, caress her shoulder in a consoling way. And eventually, as you're watching the news, and imagine you wear some sort of earplug, but
she'd probably have it muted because she doesn't care so much what's being like. If
Okay.
she can turn on, I don't know, subtitles.
Sure,
It's less about what. Yeah.
Okay, you're just watching the subtitles while sitting on the bed with Cammy. Eventually, her body stops shaking, and she has gone to sleep.
Okay. Does that catch us up with the phone calls?
I think so, yeah.
So
You
Ray,
wanted
can
to
come
look over
in?
the business documents that you've unencrypted,
Those are
Oh,
on
wait.
her laptop, which is in the bag.
and you still haven't finished the decryption yet.
Nope. But she would have looked up when Wraith came back in.
Okay.
Yeah, I had slid open the patio door.
Okay. Slide open the patio door.
You see Moxie on the bed with Cammy. She just looks at you. Not angrily, not. There might be a hint of curiosity, but she's more just watching to see what you'll do or say. Waiting for another outburst, most likely.
You have a moment to talk.
She looks at Cammy, tries to gingerly move off the bed to not disrupt her, and if there's a blanket, she'll cover Cammy before heading out.
The thin, mostly worn blanket. It's been patched in a few different places. You can throw it over.
And Moxie will either walk up to you or let you lead her wherever you want to talk.
I lead you out front to the hallway.
To the hallway, not the balcony?
To the hallway or out, down and out?
Out front would be in the rain.
Yeah.
Is the problem. So it's
she
gonna
took
have
off
to be
her
the hallway.
shoes, so it depends. Where, am I getting shoes or no?
No, it just to the hallway.
Cool. She's good then.
Oh, your hair changes also.
Yep.
Oh,
To green.
to green.
I think
Okay.
it is green. That's good.
Cool.
It's a different shade of green. Slightly
Yeah.
darker.
It's a lot of
Sad.
greens. Finish whatever you need to do. You can't keep doing this. You might be able to. I can't.
Keep doing what? Right,
I-
exactly.
Can't keep doing any of this. I I've grown up on the fucking streets, and somebody as competent and powerful as Cass, I'm gonna need some time. But I mean, do what you need to do to fulfill whatever contract you got. We have a meeting we're supposed to be at tomorrow. Be there or don't, I don't care. But after that, I'm walking away for a while until I can figure some shit out. 'Cause
Leave the life behind. She just
can't.
kind of posts up against the wall. She doesn't seem to judge you for it. She's just more
Yeah.
curious as to what, like, her facial expression is just curious as to what you mean by that.
You, Cammy, Casper, what I had left, everything else is gone. And eventually I'll lose you guys.
Yeah.
And I can't. So I'm gonna need a minute. But let's see what we're in the middle of through, and then I'll be seeing you after that.
Wraith, I lost everybody once. And I mean everybody. Not in bits and pieces. That came first. And I thought it couldn't get worse, you know? And then I lost everybody. One night. Gone. Entire fucking pack. Gone. I choose to keep going. I choose to fight. I choose to try to find out what the fuck happened and avenge them. I don't expect anybody to come with me. I don't expect the people that I'm with to survive because people don't survive around me. But I came to terms with that.
You
I'm
do
not
it.
going to judge you which way you go. You want to get out? Get out. Get out now. Don't come back. You have a charisma about you that reminds me so much of someone very dear to me. And he would have done great things. He did do great things. And he wasn't taken out by a corp. He wasn't taken out by a gang. A fucking accident. It's a fucking everyday accident. You're gonna lose people. Doesn't matter. City. I choose to make the most of what I can. And if you want to stay, I'll do my best to survive. And I'll do my best to help you through it. But if you walk away from the two people that you still have, and you have so much more than just Cammy and I, keep those connections, Wraith. Because once they're gone, they're fucking gone. You have so much more than you think.
An eye on her.
Will you stay in contact with me?
Yeah. Back in a bit. Got some business to take care.
Don't let the city swallow you too. Remember, you mean something to us too.
I said your family. I'll be back.
I lost my family once already, Wraith.
Alright, you don't have to consider me a brother.
I don't know that I could lose a second one.
Get it. Do.
Come
Either
back.
way, I'll be here. I'm gonna give
Oh,
her a
what's this?
half hug.
She's stiff for a moment. Not because she not where you she stiffened up. She just kind of doesn't know what to do, and then she holds you really tightly.
Yeah, I reciprocate.
What about this meeting tomorrow? She she holds the moment, and then when she lets you go,
Yeah.
she's like, "What about this meeting tomorrow?"
We're in a bad place. None of this got any better.
No, and I'm going to be in a lot worse places, but you don't have to be there with me.
So I called Blue because I told him that if I got any information that I would give it to him. And I told him that Sony's weak, and now would be the time to take him out. And he's not really happy that we helped Rory.
No,
He's not really happy at all that we betrayed him. He'd like you and me and Rex and Cammy sit down
Rex.
for a conversation at Frank's, and I have feeling it has to do with surrendering our neighborhood and us showing that we can be loyal.
Fuck. This isn't just about Rory.
It never was.
This is about fucking Yoshino. Remember that virtue artist?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this is about.
Do you think he knows about that?
Why else would he want to talk to Rex? Rory has nothing to do with Rex. Rex wasn't there, and Rex's name wasn't brought up. That was a contract between. No, that was a contract between Pons and us. Nothing to do with Rex. The only thing Rex ties to is Yoshino.
That's even worse. Rex would like to meet beforehand because he thinks this is going to go poorly. Tend to agree with him. I'm
Not going
gonna
to be happy. They're going to want something.
go sober up a little bit. So at least less fucked up by the time this meeting happens.
Okay.
I'll be back.
In the morning. I'll see if I can do anything to, I don't know, figure something out.
Yeah.
What happened in there, Wraith? You were good. You were upstairs, and then the next thing.
I didn't do anything wrong.
No, I'm not blaming you.
No, it's not that. This is a simple con. It's the same shit I would always do, and it should have gone fine. There's nothing that went wrong to it, and somehow this is the outcome. The one thing I'm good at, doing drugs and keeping people busy, and apparently I fucked up somewhere.
It's not just on you. If I had fought to get that stupid fucking car changed back when it was still hot, Franks would have gotten blown up. Hal wouldn't have died.
We can always what if. Do
It's
that
not-
until we're both blue in the face. I'll be back.
If it helps. It was his choice, and that's not something many people get to choose.
That doesn't make me feel any better, but yeah, you're right. I appreciate it. Hey, Rex did ask though that we take good care of Cammy, and I got a thing to do real quick.
I'm not going to leave her side.
Thanks. I took the bullets to the gun so that there's nothing live fire in there that I know of, other than the C6 that's on the counter. But I have a feeling that she'll be safe with that. So
I would be more worried about Die Knife and Cammy than Cammy and Cammy.
just keep an eye on her.
Oh,
Be back in the morning.
and
Take-
Moxie goes back inside.
When you walk back inside, Moxie, you see Wraith's agent on the table.
Didn't Wraith have his agent because he was talking to
Oh
people
wait,
on
you
it
were
on the balcony?
talking on it.
I thought
So
about
you must
that.
have
I was
picked it
like,
up at that point.
Yeah, I picked it up when I
Apologies.
picked up the bullets.
I think it is C6. But anyway, yeah, okay.
C9. I think we've gone through most of the other numbers.
all the other numbers.
C9, C100. I don't know. It's
Real
Cyberpunk,
big.
not
It
C6.
is C6. It's just a joke.
Right.
Anyway, moving on. The next thing that happens, you go back inside Moxie. And by the way, bravo on the scene. That was amazing. I loved it.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you,
amazing,
Moxie.
guys.
That was really fun.
Everybody
I
is
need
doing
a
awesome.
tissue so badly. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I don't have one.
I am playing my character as well.
You're doing great. Best of all of
So-
us.
Good job. All
Thank
right.
you.
So,
Yeah, would she?
we gotta bring it back. Patient zero.
Listen, I'm
Um,
gonna be
you know
bawling
us.
otherwise. No, when Moxie goes back in, she's going to. If Cammy's still asleep, she'll take
she is.
her laptop. Which I mean, she always has her agent with her, but she'll take her laptop and go back, sit on the bed with her, and she'll just spend the entire night decrypting files, figuring out what she can figure out, and then writing the article that she needs to write,
Okay. So,
which will take up, I'm sure, a good chunk of time.
okay. What'd you get on your decryption?
18.
817?
17.
18.
It was 18. I'm going to go ahead and let you decrypt all of the business files, and then you did so well, I'll let that carry over to the
Emails?
the emails. You decrypt both. The business files are going to require time to look over.
Mhm.
So
Moxie
I-
wants to start now.
and a check. So that's 4 hours for the
3 more.
Right. So three more hours for the decryption, plus another 4 for the email decryption.
Okay.
So that's 7 hours in its entirety. I'll give or take an hour since she took the pill. Well, 2 hours since she took the cram. So
Yeah.
you have 9 hours in total so far. Just trying to keep track of this because it's going to become very important at the 24-hour mark.
I think she took cram, if I recall correctly, she took cram at like 8 p.m. So that's my
Sure.
timestamp is in the evening every day.
Moving on to the next article, you start going through the business files. So go ahead and make a check on that.
Okay.
Or would you like to read the emails first?
Emails, because that might actually have context for some of the financials.
Okay, let me... All right, decrypting the emails. There's a lot of boring shit on here. Not a lot has a whole lot of really juicy information. Mostly just dudes chatting with each other. It looks like that at some point, maybe a few days ago, there was a cleanup on the emails because a lot are missing. Like you would expect to see the frequency of spam be more than it would be. So there's definitely some missing, but it does look like that hadn't been run in a few days, whatever cleanup that they'd done. So moving on to this email chain, you get one from Sony Nomura, or The Big Deal at Ziggurat.pro, to an MC. And the email address is wellweathered at watson.city. The first email.
Wait. Hang on. Just. I know it's there, but let me just.
Mhm.
Well. Weathered. Sorry, Watson.city, is that what you said?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, it's right here in the thing,
There it
and
is.
I'll give you this handout.
Okay, cool.
You can
Carry
reference
on.
it.
Sorry.
So, it's all good. So the first email is from Sony at 2025 on the 1st of February. Ha ha ha, check this out, MC. Boosted off one of the recent crates coming in. And attached in this email chain is a row of several robotic tigers, familiar to the ones you saw at the casino. Sony Nomura owns this city. Dynaive runs this city. Tiger gonks ain't shit. Remember that, MC. MC replies at 6:23 on the 2nd. So noted. Sony, I'm going to need more information than what we spoke about. The deal's no good without specifics. 2:25 on the 3rd. Sony Nomura replies, Tough tits, Corpo Pig. You got what you're gonna get. MC replies at 6:22 on the 3rd. Do you really want to push this? Your little operation will be null sheen to take out, and a lot better than what you're giving me. The casino isn't something to shake a fist at, but busting one of the biggest smuggling points in NC would set me up for life. Reply comes in at 10 o'clock on the 3rd from Sony. Frack, MC. I was kidding. Keep it frosty. I got deets like you wouldn't believe. Deal's gonna go down just off Sakura Plaza at 2 a.m. Little office building on the corner. 10 armed tunes, but they should crack with the right display of force. MC, well-weathered, replies at 10:05 on the 3rd. And the bus should be 100 kilos of glass, correct? 10:07. Sony Nomura reply on the 3rd. Sony Nomura replies, Hi. Big league deal, yo. Bus that'll get your nuts wet. Tigers won't see it coming. MC replies at 10:08 on the 3rd. Crude, but you're not wrong. Nova work, Sony. Your operation is safe for the time being. Delete this email chain before you forget. And that's the one that really comes out at you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So now I'm going to need a business check for you to go over the business related documents.
One thing I didn't put points into. 14.
14?
Yeah.
So you spend a long time going over the business documents. You work well into the morning the next day. I would say at least 10 hours of time. You mull over these documents, and eventually, at first, you feel like the numbers don't quite add up. They're definitely trying to hide something. So that keeps you pressing on, and eventually you come across documents that are LOA documents, meaning lost on arrival, meaning smuggling. And the money is being paid through various channels. Eventually you can track that money down to a Watson.gov or a Watson.gov account. You get an account number.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you get.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I see? Is there like a section that's very clearly casino debts? Specifically, Rory. She's looking for Rory's.
Yes, I'm sorry. There was a list of casino debts, and sure enough, Sony Nomura's name was on. Or I'm sorry, not Sony Nomura. Rory Pons was on there.
Okay.
It's
Any
somewhere
other
in the
names on that?
neighborhood of 20,000 or something.
Any other names on that list that jump out?
Not that really jump out. No.
Okay.
How familiar are you with Die Knife gang members? Probably not a whole lot.
No.
No.
No, unless it's the name she's come across before, but that's
No. The list is relatively small. These are unpaid debts, right? And not everybody gets to have that kind of clout with them. So it's
Yeah.
mostly Die Knife gang members
okay.
or trusted people of Die Knife.
Okay. She's
Actually,
just going
give me. I want to do another business. Yeah, let's do another business.
Would it be
test here.
business or would it be criminology?
Criminology?
Yeah. No.
I could hold on. Let me think.
Okay.
Sure, let's do a criminology.
I don't think that's not gonna make. With
What is
what
it?
I rolled, that's not gonna make a difference.
What is the total?
10.
10.
I rolled a 2.
What?
Honestly, it should be perception
Oh, that
Perception?
completely changes everything.
or a library search,
The library search would obviously change.
and not the +2 with your agent.
Well, perception, library search, then are the same number. It would. Well, it's only like a 13. Like I said,
13?
it looked like shit. Yeah.
No, you don't. Nothing
It
sticks.
does not help me.
Nothing
Nope,
strikes out to you. Your eyes being a little bit hyperactive at the moment, considering you are actually your body wants to sleep, but the drugs are telling it no,
Yeah.
and so you feel like you're just getting kind of at a jittery stage in the drug use.
Okay. That's 10 hours plus like the 7. It's like 17 hours in. I'm gonna let you switch to Wraith. I'm hoping he's gonna be back at some point in
We just keep
this
passing
time.
things off to each other.
Wraith, so your sponsor ends up arriving at the scene. She's in a cab, but she holds it, and she asks, "Do you want to go somewhere and talk, or do you want to stay here and talk?"
Yeah, I can't stay here.
Okay. She guides you into the cab, and you go back. I suppose the spicy pizza. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I know you're not shaking your head at me, but
I'm also shaking my head at you. There's a lot of head shaking going on here. No, I'm not going to Spicy Pete's.
Okay.
If she says that she doesn't know where to go, I'm gonna give her Kinner's address.
Okay. So you guys drive out to Kinner's address, and you find you drive out to that little kind of conglomeration of different shipping crates set into almost like a 50s style cul-de-sac, but in the middle of a muddy kind of pit. There's in the center of the cul-de-sac, there would be a fire pit with a bunch of lawn chairs set out, people kind of talking. You walk to Kenner's unit, and you find that it's been locked, and if you had his key before, that key does not work on this lock.
Okay. Never mind, I don't even have here to go. Just a second.
She says, let's just go to my... Or, hold on, let me get her accent right. Let's just go to my place.
Alright.
Okay. Guys, pack up. She pays for the cab rides, takes you down to her place. It's a cube. Kind of in the area where Westbrook meets Watson. It's actually not too far away from where you are right now. It kind of diagonally in the way, or on the way back to where you were. If that even makes sense. But anyway, small cube hotel. She leads you into the 10 by 10 room where there's, the most basic bed frame setup, a table with 2 chairs, small kitchen. She likes kind of mystery thriller BDs. So there's pictures of Lethal Machine or Top Gadget
Nice.
on the walls.
Nice.
And yeah, so she, sets you down or tells you to have a seat, and then goes over to the fridge and starts making up some coffee. 2 of you chat the night away. Do you tell her anything in particular?
No, there's nothing really important that I need to get across in this information that's worth RPing. Basically, I'm going to relate to her everything that's happened since I've left rehab.
Okay.
Which is quite a bit. And I'm going to be truthful and honest with her. And I'm going to go into detail about the large amount of cocaine that I did to try to save Cammy from getting discovered.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a conversation.
And in my broken psychology, how I assume that Wraith justifies things in his mind that, they don't actually make sense, but in his mind, it makes perfect sense.
Sure.
He's going to be as honest as he is capable of being.
Sure.
It's perspective, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I did not do well in this conversation.
Did you roll a 2?
Do I get a bonus for honesty?
No, just go ahead
I
and tell
did
me.
roll a 2, and I take a -1 to everything.
I know, so do I.
Just
I
tell
feel
me
that.
what it is.
I got a 10.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
So you end up, telling her some things seem a little unclear to her. She has, in that her expression shows that she's having a little bit of trouble following what you say, because you get to a point where you're kind of emotional, and you kind of blubber some of your words more than actually speak them. There are points where you probably share things that you didn't actually mean to, but you're not sure she really caught it anyway. I mean, you might be trying to be honest with her, but there's still some things you just don't want to go into. This is a general rule for most people. But you end up, relating it to some childhood trauma, which is still, it's completely off topic, but
Makes sense in my coke-addled
it makes
mind.
yeah, it makes sense in your coke-addled mind. At a certain point, she just attempts to give you a hug, and then
I reciprocate the hug.
oh wow, and then
Not like in a like, yeah, just in a like, thanks, buddy.
tells you that was very brave of you to tell me all of that. You know, a part of the reason here is my brother was heavy into these kinds of things. Since specifically, actually, so I know it can be difficult when you're on it. He never took it in order to save someone else, though.
I was gonna fuck up again. It was not gonna be synth coke. I mean,
Glass,
I did,
right?
obviously. Yeah, blue glass. Most recently, I've had a lot of problems in the past, but I have been clean off synth coke for almost a year, so I had no intention of going back to it.
Well, I can appreciate that. I'm sorry about your friend, though. I'm very
Yeah.
sorry. I think what you need to do now is just be there for your friends. You'll never get those back.
Dude, you're right, but did I tell you I have an album that's coming out?
All right, we're gonna fade to black here.
No, hold on. This is going somewhere.
She says, "No."
Yeah, my friend that committed suicide that I told you about. Right after I got a rehab, I found out she committed suicide. She was the last surviving member of my band, and my friend that just died was learning guitar to join my band, which I have an album coming out.
They'd be happy to hear that.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go be there for my friend, and thank you for listening. I know this is all stupid. I needed to talk to somebody who wasn't gonna judge me, and who could be honest with me. That's all. Because I couldn't do that for myself.
Did you take the coke really to help your friend, or was it?
Yeah. Like I said, I had no intention of going back that direction.
Could you not think of another way?
There's three things I'm good at. I'm an amazing synthetic drummer, good lyricist, but that's not one of the things I'm good at. I'm good at convincing people of things. I'm good at doing drugs, and I was using two of those three skills to try to keep my friend from getting found out. I mean, there's that and cooking drugs are the only things I've ever done, and I think it'd be counterproductive for me to start cooking drugs again.
Or that is a dangerous lifestyle you live.
Yeah.
Perhaps you should consider staying away from it.
Parents did it before me. It's kind of a lineage thing.
You make the decisions in your own life.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming to speak with me. I am
Yeah.
sorry I have teased you a little bit too hard, I think, but
I deserved it. You're good.
I'm always here. That's what I want to say.
I will try to fuck up less, but still call you when I need you.
I'm just a call away.
Appreciate it.
She gives you a smile. Do you need some cash for the cab?
I think I look out the window as the rain lit up.
Yeah.
No, I think I got it. Thanks.
Okay. Take care.
You too. Night.
She leads you to the door and shuts it behind you.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm gonna walk back to Cammy's. I'm sure it's a couple-hour walk, but
Okay. Moxie, what are you doing with this information that you have? If you'd like some help, I can help you by if you roll a deduction. Okay.
I'm trying to think specifically what I would like to deduce. I know I'm fairly certain MC is Mark Codsworth.
Okay.
Codswell.
Codsworth, yeah.
Yeah, Worth. Okay. So he's in bed with Sony.
Mm-hmm.
She knows that there's a lot of shade being thrown at him from NewSat, which the fact that they're right bothers her. But that's the thing. And so she's fairly certain that this government account of things that are going missing, and that's money that Sony is putting into an account, correct?
Yeah. Let me
Or the other way
double check that.
around.
It is being paid to that account, yes.
Yeah. So she's assuming that Sony is paying Caldwell for like having this business and being able to
Operate it, right.
Operate it. So I think her angle, so I guess the deduction I would like to make is if this is the right angle that she would take is since Caldwell is protecting Sony by showing that the two are in bed together and exposing that union, getting Caldwell out of office would make Sony's operation also go under.
Cool. Go ahead.
A deduction, you said?
Deduction. It's Codsworth, by the way.
Worth. Mark. MC. I swear I changed his last name like 3 times.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry. 20 total.
20? Okay. Yeah, that's a hell of an angle. Yes, it's going to bring Mark's Codsworth down, which NewSat has been trying to do, but at least you get a flex to say you did it.
Take that, Jake.
Because this is
Whatever
pretty
it takes.
smoking gun as far as he goes. As far as Sony goes, you're exposing this smuggling ring. He's smuggling. The police have surefire evidence of that through those business records, and yeah, you can bring down that smuggling ring.
Okay. Does she know if her article with all these facts would be enough, or should she also send a copy of these financial records, the important financial records, not the debt financial ones,
Okay.
to the 3rd precinct dude whose name I have somewhere? Perez, I think. Pablo Mendez. Yeah.
So this kind of goes to a mechanics question. You're trying to roll your credibility when you write this story.
Yeah.
You'll need to write it first. That's the
composition.
But then you publish it, and that is your credibility.
Yeah.
I will. Your chance to, if you have some verifiable evidence, you have a piece at least. Your chance that the audience will believe it is 1 higher. If you contain more than 4 distinct verifiable pieces of hard evidence, your chance to believe is 2 higher. So those stack to a total of 3. You have 2 pieces of evidence that you're telling me about right now, as far as I know.
She would take a picture of the badge of the casino. I don't know if that really helps.
Doesn't really count.
Probably not.
So I would say if you publish either one, you're going to get the 1 higher. But you have to publish it in your article.
She'd publish both.
If you publish both, then what does it matter?
Because the information is out there. It does mechanically, it doesn't, but story-wise, it does.
Well, if you were going to do it anyway.
No. So it was
So what's the question,
she was going to publish it all, like the financials, missing the things as well, but she wasn't sure if she should also send it if it. Like, if the
I see
police
what you're saying.
would look at her guarded versus.
I mean, you could do that if you wanted to. I would probably recommend. So the way the police are going to see it is, right, if they come across it, if you only publish it.
Yeah.
This way, you are basically putting it right in their face, like, hey, I wrote this article. You should check it out.
Yeah, okay, she would do both then.
Okay. So I guess it's time to write the article, then to publish the article.
Yes, right?
If the police get a warrant, that's another verifiable piece of evidence that you're right. If you give it to them slightly first, you just have to come up with a 4th.
Yeah,
more than 4. She needs 5. More than 4.
Yeah.
Oh, more
4.1.
And she spent like 17 hours, and we were kind of close to the 24 mark. So, and I don't think she trusts the NCPD to move that fast.
Just trying to help.
Remember, they're on strike. Don't forget.
Oh, I know.
Disappointed. Right? It's disappointed. NCPD. Disappointed.
Sorry.
I'm going to. Oh man. Oh no, I can't use my luck on credibility, so I'm going to use the remainder of my 3 on this composition.
Okay.
And I can find composition again. This better be a really good roll. It's a really good roll.
Is it?
Okay. Yeah, I rolled an 8.
Okay.
Plus 3 is a plus 2 because I have a -1, so it's 10. And my composition is a 12, so it's 22.
22. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Math guys.
You were so fucking happy with this article. By the time you finish it, you're like, damn, you wrapped up everything in these neat little packages that just point Mark Codsworth is a piece of shit and Sony Nomura needs to go down as well. And yeah, you're incredibly happy with it, that I will give you a +1 to your credibility check.
Thanks. It's the cram, guys. It's the cram.
It's the cram. Go ahead and roll the credibility.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
It's a 1.
Oh, that's not good.
That counts, right? I know. Followed by 7. That's really not good, guys. It's really not good. I don't even think that's a positive, to be honest.
So the credibility is actually a low roll. You're trying to get 1, 2. It's not. You don't re-roll ones or anything.
Oh, I
You-
don't?
No.
Oh.
So it's 1, 2, 3, and then 4 because I gave you. Or you got the one verifiable piece of evidence, and then it'd be 5. 1 through 5 are successes.
Thank goodness.
Oh.
So yeah.
One was
sweet.
good.
So 1 was good in this case.
Okay.
Oh. Yay.
Yay!
It's-
Cool.
Wait,
I'm
your-
not sure
your
how
credit-
that worked, but sure.
Well, it's a 3 out of 10 chance that the audience buys it. So it's just a
Right.
1d10 roll. 1 to 3.
Okay.
Was good.
Cool. Cool. 1 then.
1 then. 1 is good. And we will wrap that up after the break. Before we go to break, I would like to spend just a moment to go over some fan art that people have made for characters, because it's just cool that we finally have some fan art. So I'm gonna, if we want to go through them all together, and then
Yeah,
we'll
when you're
go.
not one's a good one. That's true.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Exactly. Okay, so oops, this is the thing.
Right, good,
Oh,
good nat 1 back there.
oops,
Yeah.
this is that thing. Here we go.
It's kind of like when you have
Cass.
to roll death saves. You want those ones?
Yay.
Yes.
Cass is our first piece of fan art. This is made by Hades' wife. Fucking just a cool piece. I like his
Right.
It looks
leisure
amazing.
wear and his chain.
Well, and okay, can this be his memorial page picture? Because that looks like stained glass behind him, you know?
Oh my god, it does.
Ooh, yeah.
That's so good.
Patron
Yes.
Saint Cass.
Patron Saint Cass.
I love it. And then our next 2 pieces are done by a relatively new member to our
The
club,
team.
I guess. Team?
Yeah.
Sure. Family, as Jess calls
Family.
it. Groswire, he made this is his initial rendition of Moxie 11, which I just think is the coolest style of art and just such a great representation of her. I don't know what it says on her shirt. Do you know?
Not a fan.
If I pull up a bigger photo.
Yeah, we're trying to see it from your thing. Hold up.
Oh, I don't know.
That happens when we let you.
Oh,
do
I
stuff.
don't know. It's like a KI in lowercase, and then it says Kabuki. It's Kabuki All Star. It just says the.
Oh, it's
KI from
Kabuki
the-
All Star.
And then all S.
That's
yeah.
amazing.
Nice.
There we
Very
go.
cool.
She would never wear Kabuki holster.
She's never actually seen you guys play.
No. The memorial concert.
She was there for a
Kind of
concert.
Oh,
saw the
true.
vigil a bit.
Kind of saw
Yeah.
the visual. All right. Moving on to the next piece, which is another piece of Moxie. This is also by the same artist, Crosswire. Just love this style. Oh, can you really see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks good.
It's a cool piece.
Thank you.
Um,
I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's just so neat. I love the Anderson that he's put the Anderson hand on it.
Right.
Yeah.
So neat.
It looks awesome.
Anyway, thanks. That's all the fan art we have, but we wanted to take a moment and appreciate
To
that.
feature
It's
some of
just
it,
super
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna take 10-minute. We'll be back in 10. So everybody,
We'll see you then.
see you in a minute. Bye. Hey, thanks for sticking around,
Oh.
folks. Appreciate you as always. And hello. Yeah, so we've had a very emotional episode thus far, and it could potentially get worse. Let's see. Recap would be,
Why would you say that?
I don't know.
Do you want to give the disclaimer that this is a dark world?
Yes,
Real quick?
let me put a disclaimer in our episode.
That goes so well.
This is the role-playing game of the dark future. And as such, dark things will happen in this game. And we just need to be prepared for that.
You'll rip up my character.
I want to remind people that we are doing a follower drive. We're trying to get 100 followers. After we get 100, we will give one copy of Cyberpunk Red away to one of the chatters in the stream that day. So please tell your friends about us. Tell your friends' friends. Tell your grandma's friends.
Right.
But not her. And
Keep it a secret.
yes. Just kidding.
And then post in the chat.
Grandmas are allowed. We love you, Grams.
But we're super close. And we
So
have 2
close.
weeks left. So
Yes, we have 9 more to go, guys. And 2 weeks left on
Woo!
before it ends. So please,
We can do
please,
it.
please, we can do it. All right, cool. Quick recap, I suppose. The team has lost a party member. And everybody's sad. Let's continue on with the. I know that's a terrible recap.
That's
that was
Right.
a terrible recap.
It's a
Horrible.
bad recap, but you know
No,
what?
it was-
Just watch the episode,
backstory
guys.
reveal.
It's actually really good. There's a lot of
Yes.
super emotional and really good moments in this episode. Phenomenal acting. So please watch the episode. It's good. Anyway, moving on to the next, or just start the game, I suppose. We will start. The Moxie. Oh. Moxie,
Yeah.
you finish your article, publish it to your garden, and almost immediately there are responses to your article. It seems people have been waiting for your next one. And the comments coming in are astonished, appalled that their city manager would participate in such a thing. And some people maybe aren't as surprised, as Style and Jade has been talking about this guy for quite some time. And it'll be finally good to get him out of the position. Seems to be the general consensus. People are believing it and trust your word and are upset and angry. And by, let's see, you had started at 10 hours after 8, so that puts it at 6 in the morning when you started writing it. I want to
Is that
say
right?
it takes about 8 hours.
It was 17 total.
So
All I know is it was
about
17 total.
2 in the afternoon is by the time you finish.
Okay. Cuts it real close.
Yes. And by 4 p.m. that day, you are watching the news and you see that Sony Nomura's since the NCPD is on strike, Timothy Bridgeford, the city alderman, has to negotiates peace with them, and in doing so, he spends about 2 hours in negotiations with them after your release, and he gets them to come back to work, bust up Sononi Nomura's ring, shut down the casino, and put Mark Codsworth in cuffs and bring him in.
Only
And-
because I feel like it may matter in the long run if she has some friend in the NCPD. She did send that information to Pablo
To Mendez. Okay. Yeah. You said that you'd sent it to both places, so I assumed that you had, and that's why this had moved so quick. Otherwise, it could have been some time.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Any word on who might replace Mark?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
It's too early to tell.
Okay.
You
Any word on the bodies when she checks about the casino being shut down? The
on the
that were
bodies?
in
Yeah,
the
they've been taken
firefight.
to the local crematorium. Well, morgue first. To be identified by their family and friends.
She will write down that address.
Okay. Cammy does wake up at some point and she just says nothing. The most she does is serve a coffee, one for you, one for herself, and then go out to the balcony and sit.
Moxie would shift from the bed to the couch.
Okay.
Once Cammy goes on the balcony, just to keep an eye on her.
Okay. You watch her. She just lights up a cigarette and smokes. Doesn't do anything.
I don't mean to pour salt in the wound. Is this the gift that Cass gave her? All that coffee that he bought her? Just asking.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah. At some point, she comes to the table, realizes that the bullets are gone, and she starts frantically looking around for them.
Moxie didn't see them. No, Wraith told her.
She
Why-
says, "Where are they? Where the
What?
fuck are they?
I don't have.
You
them. Why
cannot
didn't-
disturb the items of the dead. That is Marime. We need them back. Where the fuck are they?
I will
Did you move
call
them?
Wraith.
Where did you
No,
put them?
Wraith has them. I will call him. We'll
Tell
put
him
them
to
right
bring them back right now."
I'm on. Yep, she's getting out her agent. Sorry, player me is laughing. Moxie wouldn't. Yeah, Moxie calls Wraith.
Okay.
Hmm.
Wait, you get a phone call at about 4 p.m.
Where am I at? Am I walking back to the apartment?
Where did you go last night? Because it's been a while. You probably made it wherever you were going.
I was headed back to Cammy's.
Cool, then you're here.
Then you're
you
there.
Can...
I'm outside. I'm like walking up. We'll say.
Sure.
Your phone rings, or you can hear Cammy freaking out inside. Your choice.
Sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and answer my phone
Okay.
before I open the door.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Ray. It's Moxie.
Where- Tell him to bring them back right now.
You need to bring the bullets back because the items of the dead cannot be moved or touched. They need to remain exactly where they are. So I'm going to need you to bring them back. Like, now.
I'm outside right now. So I do
Where
so.
is he?
He's going to be here in like 3 seconds.
Tell him to come here. Is he in the elevator? I'm going. She
I
opens
open the door.
Moxie closes the phone and
When
she
she
just
sees
lets
you-
that happen.
When she sees you, she spends a moment, not even a moment, looking at you, and instantly she's in your pockets, grabbing the bullets, pulling them out, and bringing them to the sink and cleaning them furiously.
Okay. I didn't mean any disrespect. I apologize.
She doesn't say anything. She just
I know.
cleans.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Again, doesn't respond.
How was your night? It's really good to see you here.
Thanks. Good to be back. It was okay. I was able to talk to somebody who gave me some strength I needed. And I'm had a lot of time to think on my walk back and working on a brighter path for a better tomorrow.
Do you know what
In
that's
the
going to
meantime-
be for you?
No. No, I don't. I just know that I have to fix this.
What do you want to fix, Ray? And she sits and she pulls up her knee and you said you couldn't do this anymore, but now you want to fix things, which I think is admirable. I'm just curious as to how you want to fix it, what path. Mine is truth and searching for answers. That's how I plan to fix things.
You know, I always have a big plan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay.
Phone rings.
Hoping to figure that out.
Brave.
You will figure that out.
I gotta take this real quick. I look at the phone.
It's Rex.
Moxie kind of when the phone rings, it dawns on her and she freaks out and she grabs her disposable phone and texts
Uh-oh,
the
did
eyes. She wouldn't have forgotten I did. That the thing was sent if he didn't already notice.
Okay. A few seconds later, he says, I saw. Good work. Blue wants to meet.
I have to take this real quick.
Yeah, now you go do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I step out onto the patio and I light one of the cigarettes that's in the ash can and I answer the phone.
Okay. You take one of the old cigarettes. It's kind of got the toxic flavor of last night's rain still on it.
Yeah.
Super
It doesn't smoke anyway, so this works
Nope.
great.
Yeah, it's especially repugnant today. And you call up Rex. Rex's face pops up on the hollow, and he says, "Yo, man, when are we gonna meet? We need to meet now. It's getting late in the evening.
No, you're good. We'll be on our way. Unfortunately,
I don't think we're gonna have fucking time, man. He says he wants to meet at 5. That's what he told me.
Yeah, it's 3.
No, it's 4. We gotta go.
Are you sure?
Yes.
He's a piece of crap. I will be.
Look,
Are we-
just bring your heater, okay? That's all. Just bring it.
Hey, I don't own a gun.
What?
And I feel like Cammy might not be in condition to have this meeting.
Look, you gonk motherfucker. All that shit doesn't matter. We gotta get this resolved. Now,
I was
do what you
thrown off
need
a
to.
motorcycle and lost my gun. Going 60.
All right, I got a piece that I can replace it with temporarily, but come get your shit together.
Wait, I have a gun that's there. Never mind. I'm good.
I don't give a shit, man. I do give a shit, but you're fucking confusing me. Just get your
I'm
your
on
shit
coke. It's
together.
fine.
Just get your shit together and meet me down there. The cokes weren't off, by the way, at this point.
I understand that.
Okay.
He's on coke.
Speaking of which, I believe that's a -2 to reflexes.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
We're not going to have time to talk about it. I'll see you down there.
All right, sounds great.
Click.
Bye, buddy. I'm gonna stub out the cigarette, having taken like half a drag and
Okay.
coughed thoroughly. I'm gonna close the patio door.
Uh-huh.
Moxie,
Mm-hmm.
Cammy's still furiously cleaning bullets.
I know I'm not even. It's time for our meeting, and it's supposed to be all of us.
Right. You said the text I got back from the ice said Blue wants to meet.
Yep.
She would respond while Wraith was outside. Yeah, meeting him in an hour.
Be there.
She doesn't say anything.
Okay.
She just kind of mutters that to herself. Puts the phone away. So when you're like, everyone's supposed to be there. Kami, darling.
Reflexes lowered by 2. You are feeling... You're kind of jonesing right now. You can feel it.
Keeping it all in. I feel it. I can feel the itching under my skin.
Roll a resist torture real quick.
Everything in me would love some cocaine right now.
I have another question
Hmm.
before I forget after games rules.
What'd you get? 10?
Did you get 10?
10,
Two
10?
tens?
No, I did get a 10, but it was after the one I got.
Oh.
Oh. So, total?
Well, let me figure I got an 8 in resist torture drug. So, -10 to that.
Remember
Minus
the
your
one
wound
counts.
penalty.
Plus your...
Oh,
Is that
wound penalty.
Minus
Yeah.
4
But the
then?
one counts. So, -2.
Yeah.
Unless that's reflexes. and then
You're
it's worse.
really fucking jonesing. You're like at the point where you're, scratching your arm, and just
Mhm.
anything, any sort of or like nervous
The
tick you can do.
scratching, the scratching makes it feel better because at least I'm not focused on what's going on.
Exactly.
But the more
You're
I
just
scratched, like it starts to bleed.
there. You go.
But even that's something. I'm feeling something.
Do you know anyone who can help you with that before we go to this meeting?
With what? You can see me twitching.
The scratching, the twitching, the
What?
Oh, the cocaine withdrawals.
Yeah.
Not offhand. I know nobody with cocaine.
the cocaine withdrawals.
I used to get my cocaine from my friend Rico. And then most recently, I got it from a certain die knife individual. So, no, not a lot of cocaine in my life right now.
Took cocaine at the okay. I don't suppose your musician friend Wacko, that personality thing, or
We
is
do
that
coke.
okay? Great, of course not.
What? Yes, he does.
No, that's all I could think of. I was like, isn't that his drug of
I've done
choice?
coke
Uh-huh.
with him.
Yeah. Oh, see, I know that. Moxie doesn't. Okay. Okay. Wraith, are you... Honesty. Honesty is really big with me.
Okay.
How are you going to get through this meeting like that when it's 45 minutes away?
It's like sweating bullets. One drips down his eye and hits the bottom of his cheek.
I'm fine.
You're not fine.
I'm fine, but I have some strategies that can help me cope.
Okay.
My friend I talked to yesterday
Mhm.
really helped me out with those,
Mhm.
and I feel like I got it this time.
Hmm. Okay, last time I didn't give you a choice, you were out of it, and I just kind of gave you glass. Is this one of those moments where I need to do the same thing, or I need to actually let you be?
Here's the thing.
Mhm.
I don't want to be addicted to drugs.
I don't want you to be addicted to drugs either.
Yeah.
I tried really hard to, support your choice. Like, all the green tea I could have gave to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I care about your life more than I care about your addiction. Your addiction we can manage later. Your life may be in danger in this meeting.
No, I would love your drugs. I don't necessarily want blue glass, but I might know a guy we could trade that for a little, like a bump. Like if I had one line,
You
maybe
call your
an 8,
person.
that'd be good.
See if you can get a line.
Sure. I'm gonna call Dave Wacko.
Okay. Call him Wacko.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's
How
4.
do you call Dave Wacko? Out of
On
curiosity.
the
Perfect.
Hold on.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
You see Wacko there. Today he's wearing the brightest hot pink hair, dressed out in a wild just mat of hair upon his head. His eyes are incredibly dilated, and he just has a giant grin on his face as he answers. He says, "Oh shit, it's fucking right. How
What's
you
up?
doing, man? How you doing, buddy? How you doing?"
I've had much better days. Much
Well,
better days.
that's how shit goes sometimes. What are you doing?
Right.
What are you doing right now? You want to
So
come party?
I love to party.
Fuck yeah! Come
I asked
party!
for one small favor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
small favor. Sure.
Yeah.
Right, small.
I got some blue glass I'd like to trade for a little bit of synth. Just real quick, I'm gonna do a line with you, and then I got a meeting I gotta go to with my AA sponsor, and then after that, I'm down to party.
Okay, well, you're down to party after meeting, but you need to meet before to get some drugs?
To do before I go to the meeting.
Totally understood. Come on over, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. It's on the way, so. Alright, see you, man. I hang up. It's on our way. We'll be fine. This won't put us
Remember when I
behind.
said honesty?
Yeah.
And who did you just call about synth coke?
I told you I knew a guy that would trade the. blue
Who was
glass
that
for
person?
Synth.
Hmm.
My friend, Dave Wacko.
And remember when I said your musician buddy, Wacko? Synth coke?
I wasn't listening. I'm not going to lie when you
That's-
asked me that part.
You know what? Go get your stuff.
Yeah. And we should all go together, though.
Uh-huh. Cammy, dear.
Jesus fucking Christ, it's just Delta. She swoops up her backpack, throws it on her shoulder, and pushes past you guys.
Okay.
Happy face.
Before we leave, player me has a question. Since I spent 17 hours pretty much sitting in a bed or on a sofa writing an article and researching, does that count as a day's rest to heal? Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, it was pretty inactive. Sure,
Thanks.
just your body.
Yep. Nope. That's still better than where it was at. Okay. Appreciate you. Yeah, she'll get ready. She'll make sure her clip is full again. The one
Okay.
she depleted.
Reloads her guns.
Yeah. Well, just the one. The other one's fine. And then, she'll. Where does Dave live?
You give her Dave's address.
Okay.
She drives to Dave's.
You guys run to Dave's. He invites you into that small studio apartment that he's got. You know, it's covered in bodies of the inebriated and drugged out. He himself is sitting on this giant recliner, that a decades old recliner that is just so bare of its cover that it's basically just the foam padding that's still left in the thing, and that even is being torn out and all over the place. He is sitting there waiting, well, not waiting for you. He's talking to some girl, and turns to you when you walk in. He says, "Oh fuck, there he is. What's up,
How you
June?"
doing?
He says, "Oh, you know, just trying to think of shit for my next album."
Nice. What are you working with?
What do you mean?
Like, what's going on, man? Like, what are you thinking?
I don't know. Well, with all this shit going down, you've heard about this shit with the city manager here in Watson, right?
We exposed it. That was my team.
No shit, that was you?
I got.
Oh, you
details
gotta
that
give me the
nobody
deets
knows
there.
about. Yeah.
Yeah, Preem, come on. Have a seat. Come, let's chat.
I gotta
You know
do this
what?
quick. Remember my meeting?
Oh,
Is
what?
Moxie
You got a
there?
Delta?
Yeah,
I
just
don't
for a
know.
minute.
It's up to you.
Out
Did
to
you give me
Rafe.
the blue glass and trust me to walk up by myself?
Yeah, okay, definitely not. Cool. Just making sure.
Cammy sits in the car.
Okay, in the car. Yeah. You know what? I think you could trade those deets for that bump of synth that you need right now, and tell him when you come back tonight.
I
Mhm.
stare blankly.
So does Dave. So are
Why
you
don't
gonna
guys go
share
do a
this
line of
blue
code?
glass
Just-
or what?
Yeah, no, we'll share the glass. We're good with that.
All right,
All right.
share the glass. Here's a bump of synth. You want some for the road? It's only fair if you're giving me blue glass.
Huh?
Yeah, the price of blue glass had to have gone up like quite a bit.
You want some glass?
Huh?
Or I mean some Coke? Just to have? Hold on to it?
Look, I didn't want this to be some sort of fucking.
No, you're good. Anyway.
You don't gotta talk to your girlfriend about this. Just make a decision.
She's holding my glass at the moment.
Yeah.
So I kinda do. She's got my purse, so
We gonna do this or what? Gonna give me the blue glass?
Yeah, give me some extra synth for it.
All right. He gives you 2 things of synth for 1 thing of blue glass. That's the
She
one you're
gives-
doing now, plus an extra for
Plus
the road.
one extra.
You take your
All right,
snort, and immediately your whole body just relaxes. You're like, yeah, that's what I needed.
that sudden feeling of like calm washes.
Yeah, the
Over
calm
me.
washes, and then slowly into the excited coke addledness that it brings.
So yeah, no.
Yeah, tell me these deets, man.
Yeah, let me I gotta get my head straight for a second.
Yeah.
I
Tonight.
got to I gotta go to this meeting, like I said.
Well, you got a Delta so quick?
I told you I had a meeting.
Oh, yeah.
Court mandated shit. And then I'll be back. for
All
the
right.
Party.
You do your fucking corp bullshit.
You know, man.
Some-
Anyway, I'll be back.
Coming some input for some corpo pig. Just fucking you.
It's not corporate. I mean, it is technically corporate, but it's
Yeah,
governmental mandate.
whatever. Preem,
He'll be back
get out of
tonight.
here.
All right, leave.
Sure. All right. You leave.
As we're driving to Frank's,
Okay.
Moxie will just mention to Cammy and Wraith, when I told the eyes the job was done and he saw everything, he mentioned that Blue wanted to meet and knew we have a meeting tonight. Just
So we don't know what we're walking into.
I still think it's about the Yoshino thing. I think it's about
not in the
Tiger
guy's best
Claws.
interest for you to walk into a trap, though, right?
No. No, but Blue is his asset. Technically, I suppose I wouldn't say an asset. Maybe. Anyway. He might just want help getting rid of Knife completely? I'm not sure. Maybe wanting information on when we drop Yoshino off. Maybe wanting him back. If we can manage it, I would like to keep the Nook. I don't want it offered. I want it to be ours. I want to help the people that got injured in this.
Yeah, I have some plans for it. The old neighborhood.
I'd like to hear those.
Yeah.
When you're sober.
All right.
Oh, and Cammy, after this, we're gonna go to the morgue. That's where the bodies were taken. From the casino.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
I assume my clothes are still in this car, right?
They
haven't
did
taken
not get
them out.
taken out, so
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put on my Johnny Silverhand hoodie so that you can't see the blood that I've drawn scratching myself.
Sure. You guys all look and feel like shit at this point still. You
Mhm.
haven't showered, none of you. And you definitely haven't dressed up. But you drive into the Nook, taking one of the, I guess just parking on the side of the road where you see several really nice yet old sports cars. Hey, thank you for the follow, High Shelf Collective. Appreciate you very much.
Appreciate
And
it very
thank
much.
you.
Yeah, really appreciate that. We're doing a drive right now, trying to get to 100. If we do, we give away a book of Cyberpunk Red.
Yep.
To someone who's active in chat, so post in the chat.
Post in the chat if you want, or not. Your choice. Anyway,
The
moving
choice is
on
yours.
to you guys pull into the Nook and park up on the side of the road. At where you see the nice sports cars from Quadra Turbos to Mitsutani Shions, just really to bikes. Art. I can't remember the name right now. It is an arch. Yeah, I can't remember the manufacturer. But anyway, really nice street bikes. There's maybe
Thank you for the raid.
Thank
two
That's
cars.
awesome.
Hey, thank you for the raid.
Aw,
Appreciate
thank
that very
you.
much.
Welcome,
Yeah.
Raiders.
Sweet.
Welcome, Raiders.
For sure.
Thank you for the raid, guys. Yeah. Where'd you guys come in from playing? Hey, so do
Oh,
we.
awesome. Good to hear.
Aw.
Nice. Very cool. Okay, so you these I'm sorry, there's like two
that's awesome.
two cars.
That is really cool.
Oh,
Sorry.
hell yeah. Very cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
excited.
Yeah, I know, right? So distracted.
That's I know. But that's so neat. God, I love Mass Effect. What a great world. I'm surprised they don't have their own role-playing system. I'm sure they do.
They probably would have gotten one had Andromeda gotten
It probably
one.
just isn't incredibly well received or something. I don't know. But on Cyberpunk Red's so good, so versatile. And thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Potato.
Potato. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Cool. So you pull into the Nook. Sorry, the cars are set there. Like I said, a few cars, a few motorcycles, all sat in front of Frank's hovel. Inside the hovel, you see several Tiger Claw members. There's Blue there, of course, with his bluish tinted skin, blue hair slicked back this time. Stark blue eyes, wearing a light blue suit. With his arms folded in front of him. He's standing at the end, right next to where the stage, or like next to where the stage in the back is. There are several other Tiger Claws. A man dressed in a vibrant yellow suit. His eyes are also yellow and slitted vertically with a forked tongue. He has that exotic body mod to give himself sort of scales running down either side of his face and down his neck. His shirt is unbuttoned a few steps, and you can see the glowing Japanese symbols that traditionally Tiger Claw members wear. And exposed is a cybernetic arm with the same kind of scaly technology. It's kind of a brown diamond pattern on top with a gold chrome underbelly. He just sits there in the back, kind of watching what's going on very carefully. There is another woman that seems to, Tiger Claw, that seems to stand out. She wears her hair in her dark hair in a tight ponytail with a rose gold band keeping it together. Her face is very wide and broad, and she wears platinum rose shades with a white pinstrip open blazer, a tight-fitting halter top underneath to expose her collarbones and midriff. She wears a red miniskirt with a metallic sheen, has thigh-high stockings. What exposed skin she has is adorned heavily with the traditional tattoos of various things, from tigers to mountains to other kanji symbols written upon digital scrolls. She stands there with a monokatana over one shoulder. She's just looking at the group. Before her stands Rex. He is wearing, his black leather jacket with a sleeve of gold, and his gold-rimmed glasses. Has his hair up in a short flat top. I'm sorry, no, he doesn't wear a flat top. He has dreads that are pulled back into a knot behind his head. With him is, and they're standing on the other side of him, kind of opposite of the three Tiger Claws. Is Kuniko, a very plain looking Japanese woman with long dark hair, and she is wearing her normal clothes, which is kind of just a really loose fitting t-shirt and jeans. And alongside her is Frank, and he is wearing his traditional bartender garb, the white button-up with a vest and a bow tie, and he has his chrome cybernetic arm kind of just folded behind him. They all seem to be waiting for somebody, and when you guys walk in, there's a sign of relief on Rex's face, indicating that they have been waiting for you. The three of you all walk into Frank's, which you haven't been in for a while. And honestly, aside from the damage, like some of the chairs have been destroyed. They're cleaned up, but the pole where the seats were still sits there, and the glass behind the bar has all been taken out because it was broken, and there's still bullet holes in there. But other than that, the bar is relatively the same as it always has been. As you approach, Blue, and just so you know, there's other Tiger Claw members,
Right, yeah.
And they're kind of lining the back of the bar. So these guys are, I'm sorry, the front of the bar, because these three that I described, they're in the back, and they're kind of, when you guys walk in, some of them move to cover your exit.
That's fine. I'd like to bow deeply to Blue.
Okay.
And then when I
Moxie
raise
would
to
do the same.
partially bow to Frank as well.
Cammy does too. Okay. Very good. You bow. Blue returns the bow less deeply than you and says, "Good. I'm glad that you are here. We can talk. You have exposed an enemy of mine. And for that, I want to thank you." He gestures to the seats.
That's it.
Moxie says,
learned my
"If we've
lesson."
learned anything, we sit our asses down."
Blue does not sit. He walks up to the table. He drops down. Yes, it would be 4 like chips, 4 cards on the table. They're of like a kind of a neon blue color with a gold plating back for all the reeds. Drops those on the table. He says, "It is a thank you. However, you disrespected me when I told you not to go after or help that man, that I would deal with it myself. What do you have to say for yourself?"
We meant no disrespect. It was through a client that we were led to the information that we were able to use to help you. And to fulfill our word with our client, we needed to take care of that situation ourselves. We did not attack your men. We did not mean to disrespect you. We defended ourselves when your men came between us and what needed to happen. We don't want to step on your toes.
Okay.
You
Go ahead
tried
and roll
very-
persuasion.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna spend 4 luck on this place
Okay.
Nice.
because I need to. How tonight's been? Um,
1.
Good thing you spent luck. Gosh.
at least it was followed by a second one.
Okay,
That's
what's the
not bad.
total?
0.
Eventually I'm gonna find a whole bunch of dice on the other side of the room. Equation. 4,
Couches do kill. Patient 0.
2, 15.
15. That's still not
Mhm.
bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Luckily that was a 1 followed by a 1.
And I spent luck.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what happens in Tiger Claw if you disrespect the Oyabun?
If you believe that we intentionally disrespected you, I will pay whatever price necessary. I've paid the price of our friend dying to take down your enemy.
We'll talk about that.
And if you think
The
you need more, then
second
I will pay it.
thing we need to discuss. I accept that you wanted to protect someone important to you. You got in my way when I told you not to. I will expect that to never occur again. The second thing I want to talk about today is a life taken by you. He gestures over to the woman. Miyakato. ここに行きます. She walks over. This is Miyakato, the sister of Ren Kato, a man who was coming here to investigate the disappearance of Yoshino. A friend did not leave here alive. He called for backup. We believe you killed him.
May I speak?
Of course.
I'm not going to lie to you because I respect you.
Okay.
He approached me, threatened me, and I had a disagreement. And I did take his life.
The woman breathes out through her nose. Disgusted snort.
You have every right to be angry with me. I did all of these things. But he would not listen to reason. Came into my home and started accusing me of things that I had nothing to do with. And I defended myself. I did not aggress.
外人は死んでください, she says. He looks over at her. 死んでません。でも Looks over to you. He says, well, okay. But still you have taken the life of one of mine. So therefore, he reaches over, takes her katana, places it down on Rex's neck. I will take the life of one of yours. He reaches
I
back.
think you did already.
He stops. Looking at you.
Oh, I'm trying to remember my history, but I'm pretty sure Moxie doesn't know this. Your man took the life of an innocent here. Before his was taken.
What I meant of self-defense. One of Frank's employees was murdered callously for no reason. He had nothing to do with the conversation. One of our team died to help you. Lives have been lost on both sides of this. This man had nothing to do with your problem.
Moxie, go ahead and make a persuasion test.
Please roll well.
Come on.
I never roll well when I need to.
Would you
We
like
should
some
know
Coke?
this.
You've got some.
I do.
This
We'll help
test
you on
is to
this.
give a +1 to Wraith.
Oh,
Well, it's not a 1, guys.
Oh God.
I'm gonna
It's
give
not
my
very
luck to
exciting.
Wraith.
It's a
Yeah,
2,
I used Cass's luck.
but it's not a 1. And it's persuasion,
Mhm.
Yeah.
so it's 12 total.
12 total.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. 12 total.
It's not bad. It's not great.
I'm not going to
it's
give you the
bad.
+1, but
Well-
Wraith, go ahead and make your persuasion now.
If I had any
I would
luck,
like
buddy.
to spend my remaining 2 luck, please.
You understood?
Like to spend all of Cass's luck.
Yeah,
Yeah, I offered my luck as well.
that would have been great. Yeah.
And my
That's
act.
not happening.
Ooh.
It's a happy noise.
Yeah, that was a good noise.
Okay.
Because I gave you my luck.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Cass.
21 plus 2 minus 1 is 23.
Oh, that's a good number.
Yay!
Far better than 12.
I
Yeah.
rolled a 9 that time, so.
Woo!
He says, and this life taken was important.
Very much so.
He looks over at, Kato. She does not seem as pleased. She just huffs out through her nose and then leaves. He puts the katana down. Hangs it up over his shoulder. He says, I think the exchange has been good. That, coupled with the loss of your other friend to bring down my enemy, we are even. Okay. Then, what we talk about what happens next. What happens next is this is Tiger Claw territory now. All of this. You can operate here. He looks to Rex. He says, you, the fixer, we can set you up. You will be good. But this neighborhood belongs to Tiger Claw. Understood?
Stand. And I thank you for all of your understanding and compassion so far. I would ask one thing. And I know I am in no position to do so. I want to see my neighborhood grow and prosper and do well.
Tiger Claw will do that.
You offer protection and not harassment.
You are in Tiger Claw turf now. We will protect.
Without exploitation.
This is. I will not be coming to this place asking for money because some cheap whore.
Did not mean to apply that. I just wanted to know the people would be safe.
I'm given a chance. Thank you.
We appreciate everything. You have my contact information.
He snaps his fingers, whistles something, and then, says something in Japanese. And the Tiger Claws all put away their guns, make their way out along with him. You hear the roaring of engines come from outside for a few moments. They go off in their ways.
Oh, Rex,
Rex says,
kept your head.
"Holy shit. You done saved my life."
Hopefully we did some good for the neighborhood.
Holy
Not
shit.
how I wanted it, but just as once everybody lives.
Oh my god. He feels the spot where the sword touched his neck. There's a trace amount of blood there. Oh, he's like, oh damn, I thought that was the end for me. Fuck. Frank and Kuniko do not look as excited as Rex does.
What are the cards that Blue put down on the table?
Oh, you would recognize them immediately. They are basically cred chips. They've got money on them.
Moxie's going to stand and take one.
Okay.
And she's going to head over to Frank.
Okay.
And she's going to hand it to him.
Frank looks down at this. He scrunches his brow. He says, "Oh, no. You cannot accept this."
You can. It's very easy just to open your hand and take it. Frank, this place became a safe place for me. I'd like to see it continue that way. Spend it on the street. Spend it on the nook. Give Kuniko a raise. She deals with far too much shit. Make sure her booth is always available. Yeah?
He takes the card, bows deeply. He says, "Arigato gozaimasu. Arigato." Kuniko bows along with him.
Bow back.
Yeah. Moxie would bow low.
Okay. They make their way off. You kind of hear an excited squeeing from the back room.
You see Moxie smirk just like a genuine, actual, smile.
Kemi says, "I assume one of these is for me?"
Let's do her.
2 of them.
No.
Team cut works.
Yeah, we just gave Cass's cut.
I gave my share, darling. It's my choice.
Cass isn't gonna make that choice, so she takes one, picks it up, Puts it in her pocket.
Then use it for him.
She stops. Just to cover the funeral costs. She takes it. And then makes her way briskly out.
We've been through some shit.
Versus shit. He's just sitting there like his like
Dazed.
1,000-yard stare, you know. Just
Moxie.
Hmm.
Last one's you.
No, I gave him my share.
No, hold up. You did the right thing with a share. I would just do drugs.
oh, fuck you all. He reaches over and he takes
I slap his
No.
hand. I slap his hand.
It's like, ah, fuck. I was kidding. I was gonna just give you each of you half. For fuck's sake. Just take half of the goddamn thing.
I don't got bills to pay, and I'm just gonna buy drugs with it. Pay for my next round of rehab. Call it even.
Rehab, right. You know, there were a couple buildings that we were thinking about getting. Is that still something you wanted to do?
That was a very different time, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday.
2 days ago.
Yeah, 48 hours, guys.
Everything's changed.
Flashback 48 hours. Man, everything's going great for us. Sure, things are complicated, but
We got this.
with a little pluck and determination, we can do anything.
It would keep us in the neighborhood. It would let us know that things are good. You could still help. Yeah.
Plan to.
So what if we put
It's
the
not a
money
bad
towards that?
Yeah. Either way, I'll have you take care of it for now.
That I will do. And she'll grab the other breadstick.
Okay. You take the chip, put it in your pocket. He says, y'all motherfuckers are exhausting.
Try being us.
Wait until next season.
No. Thanks. I'm a Delta. You guys need anything?
Yeah,
No, you-
take care of my take care of him for me. He's in my cube. I haven't seen him in a few days. So
Why don't
make
you
sure
just
he's
go
alright.
see him? He's right there.
I have a friend to go pick up.
Preem. Yeah, I'll take care of you.
It's chameleon likes to sit on the window.
A chameleon. You know, if you wanted to sell that.
I don't.
Understood.
But if you have a tank or you come across something for him to actually live in, that's more than a decorative tree, that would be great. Let me know.
Nods. See what I can come up. I see what I can come up with. If these tiger claws are anything like they mentioned, I should be pretty set up. Maybe.
I'm sure you'll let us know.
Sure you'll find out. Anyway, Nova. Y'all keep it frosty, okay? He brings up.
You
He
too.
says-
Just
He turns
nods.
around after making his way towards the exit. Hey. Don't have many people who would stick their neck out like that for me when there's not money on the line. So just want y'all to know I appreciate it. Alright, fuck you all. He leaves.
Fuck you too. All right.
Moxie puts a hand on Wraith's shoulder. A little bit of light back in the world, hey?
Yeah,
Gives it a
we
squeeze.
keep working on it.
Something.
Got some drugs to do with an old friend and then an album to release. See you in a few days.
Don't die on us, right?
What about me? I had a plan.
It's more than you had a few hours ago. And she
I have hope.
smirks and leaves.
Aww.
I stand there for a moment and look at the bar counter where Hal usually hangs out.
There's no Hal there anymore.
I know.
You can almost hear in your mind though him saying, "Stop looking at me, you fucking creep."
Yeah.
All right, I walk out.
I'm sorry. That cracked me up too much. Okay, so you guys walk out. Where are you going?
Good job, Patient Zero.
Pawns, I assume.
No, she's going to
Nobody said it there.
send a text to Pawns.
Okay.
And let him know that Bori's debt's clear. He should be home in a few days.
Okay.
And then she's gonna send a text to Jamalia saying, "You guys can come home.
Okay.
It's safe."
Okay, so first Pawns responds, "Yeah, come by and I'll get you your..." Sorry, that's not his voice. "Come by and I'll get you your money."
She taps on the hood of the car. And where's Cammy?
She's in the car, crying. She tries to... Actually, no, she just openly cries.
She tells him that she'll swing by for it in a few days.
Okay. Cool.
And yeah, she'll text Jamalia and say she can come home. It's safe. Debt's clear.
Jamali replies, "Thank you so much. I don't know where we would have been without you. Look, maybe when Rory's out, you can come by and I can try to pay you back."
Don't worry about it. Just, Rory's gonna be pissed. Check the news when you can. And that's all she says.
Okay. Okay.
She'll just wait for that response when she gets it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then she's going to... Right, did you want to come with us to the mall?
I think I can. I appreciate
Okay.
it.
She will drop Wraith off at Dave's, and then she'll go to the morgue with Cammy.
Okay. You guys head to the morgue and wait in a very long line. And eventually your number comes up. You're taken to a body that is the mane of blonde hair he had is half gone. His whole side of his face is scarred with burned tissue. His body, he's completely nude. His body is just covered in shrapnel and wounds. It's all been cleaned at this point. Pieces of his dermal plating, kind of the chrome underneath, kind of shine through his body in those holes. He's missing both of his arms, part of one leg, but it's him. When Cammy sees the body, she full out loses her shit. Careful not to touch it, though. She instead just grips the corner of the cart and just, lets it go. Tears drop
Moxie
openly
just-
into the pan.
Stands there and rubs her back. And doesn't say anything.
After a while, the mortician says, well, "I'll give you some space." He walks out. He says, "We will provide the ashes to you if you'd like. Nobody else has come or even called to claim him." Anyway, they'll be taken to the niche.
Moxie just looks at Cammy to see if that's okay with her, if she nods, if she freaks out, if she's like, no, I want something else.
She doesn't really seem to be listening at the moment.
So she just, Moxie will go, thank you.
He makes his way out, and when he does so, it takes Cammy a little bit to recover, but she sniffles. She's like, "Can you put this in his nose?" She hands you kind of a plastic jar of what appears to be beeswax. Synthetic.
In his nose.
I'll prevent the spirits from getting in.
Okay. Sure. And Moxie will walk around to the other side, open the jar, and apply beeswax to Cass's nose.
Okay. You do that?
As gently and as carefully and without touching any other part of him whatsoever.
Okay. Good. You do that. And, the mortician eventually comes back. He and Cammy actually do have a conversation at some point. And she, understands the process. This isn't what she would normally do, well, actually, I guess this is pretty commonplace at this point. Yeah. He tells her that they will provide him a niche at the Columbarium, which is in New Westbrook. He gives you a number where you can see, and he asks if she'd like anything written on his. She thinks for a moment and says, "Never fade away." That's what I told him when he told me. Doesn't matter. Anyway, the scene there ends with Cammy going back, openly crying, and unless you guys have anything particular to do, I think this would be a good time to speed some things up. Moved on to downtime.
I have one thing cinematically I'd like to do, but it really doesn't matter.
That's fine.
I'd like to pan from that to Wraith inside Dave Wacko's apartment, telling the epic tale of everything that Cass did.
Okay.
Giving
Awesome.
him all the narco corrido details about what happened, but
Okay.
making Cass the hero.
Dave is super into it. Loves it. He's talking about writing a song about the street hero that helped bring down a corrupt city manager.
Ooh.
Very cool. Over the next few days, Cammy in particular, she doesn't eat. She will only drink coffee. She doesn't wash or brush her hair. Is often crying pretty openly. She does arrange a funeral service, to which you guys gather at the niche, and very quietly say your goodbyes. It's not just you. There's a few people who she has tracked down and invited. I forgot to say this, but she does bring his mono katana to him before he is cremated, and it is burned along with his body. But anyway, Killjoy ends up attending the funeral at the niche. Rex is there. Kaze is there. Pons shows up. A woman who you guys don't recognize with dark black hair. She's a small Japanese woman, but very, very muscular. And then another guy wearing a long army coat, American flag patch on one shoulder, buzz cut, broad chin. Looks like he has a data jack on his temple. And that's, you guys all meet at the columbarium where you have your goodbyes. It's quiet while it's there, but then she ends up taking you back to her place, where you guys have a pomana, which is kind of like a wake. She actually serves dinner with real organic peppers that she's baked and stuffed with, brimming to the top with ground beef, cabbage, garlic, and spiced with paprika. The ground beef is just kibble, but the rest is actually pretty is organic and good. Along with a side of roasted potatoes. And for dessert, she serves something that she calls a pierogo, which is kind of like a sweet noodle casserole, stuffed with raisins, cream cheese, butter, and topped with crushed almonds. It's actually quite tasty. For drinking, coffee is served, or tea. Though she doesn't have a lot of tea. She has a shitload of coffee right now. She invites this whole group, back to her, little one-story apartment where everything belonging to Cass has been completely cleaned up, and packed away in boxes. This whole room is just packed with all of these people who, under normal circumstances, may or may not get along. You learn that the woman that you didn't recognize, her name is actually Taka Nishiyama, and you learn that she was Cass's karate instructor. Then she had drove down from, oh god, she drove down from Atascadero in order to attend this. Party kind of dies down at some point, and assuming you guys are the last to leave, I guess, should I make that assumption?
Assume, yeah.
Okay. You guys, the last to leave, she's putting some of the remaining dishes in her sink and then says, "Would you guys take me out to the junkyard?"
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. What do you,
We're just
Why
gonna
not?
do the last of the sending.
Sure thing, hon. I should know, unless Cammy has actively kicked Moxie out, Moxie's probably been staying with her.
Okay. No.
Just doing her own thing, not encroaching on her space.
She very openly, she's not shy about grieving. She very openly grieves. She's unfortunately very cold, though. She doesn't respond a lot to anything.
That's perfectly fine. Moxie just doesn't want her to be alone if she ever has moments where she needs someone.
Sure.
So if Cammy's cold, that's fine. Moxie will be on her laptop doing her thing, but
Okay.
she wants to be a presence
Okay.
in the apartment.
The three of you guys drive out to the dump, which is, I believe, in New Westbrook. Let me check.
I think it is, but I don't recall offhand.
Oh, it's actually down closer into Santo Domingo in that Rancho Coronado area. So it's very far down. The landfill itself is just heaps and heaps of garbage to the point where they look like hills. It smells as good as you can imagine. You can find anything you want here, broken and unusable. There are actually people out here digging through, scavenging for, parts of various things already when you guys are driving through. You might even see a community of people living out here in using old refrigerators as beds. You guys drive out to secluded a part as you can get, where Cammy sets together Cass's things, along with several pieces of clothing, which she dips in a jar of kerosene. She has you guys drag this stuff along with her and lays it underneath the pile of his stuff. Well, lays it down and then puts his stuff on top of the pile. She takes his assault rifle, points it into the air, fires off all the rounds till it's empty, removes the clip, and then just starts banging the assault rifle on the ground until it bends and breaks, and tosses it on the pile along with the other stuff, at which point she lights it up. And you guys watch all of his stuff burn. She sits there watching the fire for a long moment. And says, I know it's a strange custom, and I'm probably doing it all wrong. But it's what my mother did for my uncle when he passed.
You honored him just fine.
Maybe. Trying to prevent Marime. Keep the wicked out of him, so he doesn't return as an angry spirit.
Understand that. We're definitely gonna get a hold of you. Too good.
What? I'm sorry.
Nothing. You're good.
This is the best we can do.
I'm sure it's more than enough, Cammy.
Maybe. Keep your chin up, Wraith. Sometimes people go. That's okay.
Too, man.
Oh well. Thank you for being here, Moxie. You've been like a sister I never had.
I only wish I could have done this for my.
It's at home.
Okay.
Guys,
Right. Are you joining us? Come home with us tonight.
Yeah, just for tonight.
guys, pack up into the car. Get home. Head to bed. And the three of you all sleep and pile into Cammy's bed. Go to sleep. I think that's a good point as any to end for the night. Good session, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
excellent.
emotional. Oh my god.
It was pretty good. And good work beating the mission.
Hey, we didn't get shot
Meeting
at
is
our
so-
meeting with Blue. I'm so impressed and proud of us.
I'm
Right.
kind of impressed too.
And we saved Rex. Bonus.
You
Right.
guys saved Rex. Oh, speaking with, I will give you guys some updates. Let's see. You do get the 750 from Pawns. But also, mysteriously...
Each, right?
Huh?
Each?
Yes.
Yeah.
Each of you gets 750 from Pawns. The cred chip itself had 1,000 eddies on it.
Okay.
You are left a mysterious wealth of money on the doorstep. 1,500 eddies each. For the three of you. You, Cammy, and Wraith. So 1,500 plus the 1,000, that's 2,500, plus the 750, that's 3,250 each.
I'm not writing down the 1,000, but yeah.
Oh, because you didn't accept yours, right?
Yeah.
So 2,250.
You can afford to go to rehab.
I know. But Moxie has to pay for it, so.
Yeah.
No, I can afford armor now because my armor that I've been using that was yours just got burnt in a fire. So.
Yep.
You should
And
get riot gear.
I will say over the next following days, Tiger Claws have definitely been making their presence clear in Kabuki. You know, they've been there, but really it's been a slow migration. At this point, they're kind of making it more openly theirs. Rex, you upgraded Rex, basically.
Saved his life and he got an upgrade. Man, this 1,500 eddies must be from him.
He can now find items of premium value, which is a step above normal, freely.
Nice.
And he will because you guys have saved his life, he will charge you just the market value.
Nice.
So now you can buy things up to 500, anything in the book up to 500 eddies. You can go through Rex and get that item within a few days.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. And that's because of his Tiger Claw contacts now. And yours. Like I described, NPCPD busts up Sony Nomura. Over the next few days, the streets are getting heated up with violence between Tiger Claw and Die Knife. It is not... I mean, it was hot before, but now it's war. Openly. Circle Plaza becomes a battle zone between the warring factions. And while Timothy Bridgefort did a good job to help PD, leave strike, that war is too hot for them to interfere with. They simply cordon off the area. So, Circle Plaza is off limits, which means Rory and Jamalia cannot get home.
Okay.
They can't get to their office.
But it's better that they're not trapped in there because that was my worry, to be perfectly honest.
Right.
No, they are instead staying at a cube in Rancho Court. Well, not that far south. Probably Haywood.
I'm glad they got back because that was my next question.
What?
My pen. So I'm glad they got back. That was my next question, and my
Yep.
pen is dying.
Yeah. Rex is pretty excited to be alive, and Jamalia, you said don't worry about the payment, so yeah, you guys get that, and we can either start with downtime next session or complete it what we can now, if you'd like.
What about our Faraday cage?
I mean,
Is it completed?
Swag, yeah, has remade the Faraday cage. It was only going to take him a few hours.
Just tying everything up.
Right.
Yep.
How's Vim?
Vim is good.
That's
Rex
important.
did watch over Vim as he promised. He really likes you guys now.
Nice.
One shock.
I figured that we'll do downtime next time. That's my vote.
Okay. Sure.
I will need to know about my album sales.
That's part of your downtime.
I know. I'm just giving you a heads up.
I already know that. I have prepared a lot more than
What we got to.
what we got to, but I think the
I
important beats we
have
got
a
to.
quick question.
Uh-huh.
How many days has it been?
Since what?
Since Moxie last took cram.
Oh,
We can both. go
I
to
guess
rehab
at some
together.
point, yeah, you go completely pass out.
Well, how
I
many,
mean, later that you'd have had to take cram to
Yeah.
stay up for
Yeah.
the oh my god, I forgot what it's called now.
service.
The wake.
The service. It wasn't a. It's yeah. She calls it something different.
She did.
Pomana.
Was it like? Has it only been 2 days, or has it been like?
3.
It would have been okay
3?
at that point. It would have been
3 going on 4 for you.
3 days?
3 days, I believe. Yeah.
Cool. Nope, Moxie's just been up for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm gonna check Moxie into rehab because turnabout's fair play.
She's
Do
got
you
one
guys
pill
just
left, guys.
do
One
you
pill
guys
left.
just sign each other into rehab at that point? Oh yeah, here. Let's-
Right. Who's the responsible party? I guess you are.
Oh, I suppose I could have healed too then. She wasn't doing anything.
I want to
She
give
was
you guys
just watching TV.
60 IP for the night.
Thank you.
That was
Thank
really
you.
good. Actually, I feel like that's light.
You saved a life today. I would just
what?
like to
Okay,
say.
let's do because it's the end of the mission. You guys had some really good moments of role play, all of you, except for you, Hades. Sorry, you weren't able to.
Your roleplay
Um,
was spectacular.
That's true. You did a
I
corpse
did
very well.
roleplay.
Mm-hmm.
80 points.
kidding.
Let's do 80.
okay.
It was a really good session tonight, guys.
Oh, I'm gonna have to fix a whole bunch of stuff.
No, that was a really emotional session, and I think you guys really captured it.
I think what we need to do now is lay Cass's
Or his PDF on
emoji.
fire.
No, emoji. Let me finish. To rest.
Sad day.
That's fucking intense.
Mm-hmm.
But I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It-
Thank everybody for joining us.
Yeah, thank you guys
Yes.
all for joining, watching, and being here.
For sure.
Cass will be missed, dude.
Yeah. Thank you for making such an incredible character that allowed us to have this session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like he was really honored.
Cool. Good.
Ready to be reincarnated, though.
Right. But don't worry, this isn't the end. We've got a lot more exciting, fun stuff coming up. So.
Yes.
Actual fun. With
Less
humor and laughter.
less sessions about death. Maybe.
Maybe
This is just the
I
end
mean,
of season 1.
if
It
it is,
is
if it is a dark future game,
it's a story of the dark future.
You can say it
Hey,
at the end. It's okay.
I was not sure if Rex was going to survive or not. So that's why I
We've
put
done
the
our
disclaimer.
darndest to save him.
hey, you know what? We all
Could be
stayed
wrong.
frosty, so that worked out.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
It's true.
You
Tim.
stayed real frosty.
Not everyone
Yes,
can get
I
out
was the
alive.
most
Thank you for the
frosty.
follow. Oh gosh,
We appreciate
Cyber
it. Thank you
Maki.
so much.
Oh, thank you.
Very, very, very much appreciate that.
Thank
Speaking
you.
of, if anybody else is out there, leave us a follow. We're trying to hit 100 followers. If we hit that, we will give away 1 copy to an active chatter of Cyberpunk Red. That's what I'm trying to say. Of Cyberpunk
Perfect.
Red. But hi,
Emoji's
yep.
perfect. The hi.
Yep.
Hello.
nice to meet you. First time viewer, first time chatter, maybe not first time viewer. I don't know. Maybe
Right.
you are.
We only have 6 more to hit 100 for the giveaway.
Woo!
6 more.
Nice.
That's pretty.
2
Six,
weeks.
yeah.
That's pretty
Dude,
good.
2
2
weeks.
weeks to hit 6 more, guys. We could do it.
Yep.
Share us
Woo.
with your friends.
Do we want to?
Are we going to raid
somebody?
tonight? I feel heavy. I feel like maybe we don't
Yeah.
raid.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like a heavy raid night. Yeah. If you guys are all feeling not. Wait, actually, if Janiac Jr. is on, we need to raid him.
He is not.
He is not.
Fuck.
No.
Well, That's that.
that answered that.
We just got our PG-13 rating right there.
What? When did we have a PG-13 rating ever? This is a games. This is a story of the dark future.
What?
What? Since when?
I appreciate you. Yeah, great.
Aw, thanks so much for checking us out.
Yeah, thank you
That's
for checking
amazing.
us
Thank
out.
you.
It was a fucking intense episode for you to jump in on, but
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We have all previous episodes available on YouTube and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah, go check out our YouTube and you
podcast.
can catch up on everything. There's a series of small stories on there, or small synopsises that Moxie does in character, that just kind of give you the run through if you don't want to, watch
Go
it
through the whole episode.
the whole
The whole
episode.
thing, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have to go to that annoying,
Man.
ugly site. I'm sorry.
This
It's
one's
not.
gonna be.
Oh yeah,
rough.
and join our Discord community. I can't believe I didn't plug that. We have a Discord community where we chat all the time. There's fan art, a few pieces on there, which is super cool. That we've just, begun to get. So yeah.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah.
And the giveaway, but we just talked about that.
Yeah, we
And
just did that.
Yeah, we could just talk about it again. If you
Oh,
want.
and Wednesday
Wednesday.
we have
yeah.
a new episode of Night City Sofa where Blank and his buddy will be chatting DM stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have
two
another
people
friend
that
who does
run
a D&D
actual
live stream. He sets his world in Exandria, and he's really excited about getting his stuff up and going as well. I mean, he has like 3 episodes, but it's pretty cool.
And that's at 10 p.m.
His
Eastern?
voices are stellar.
Nice.
They're
I'll
good.
have to-
What?
That's at 10 p.m. Eastern? this
10
Wednesday?
p.m. Eastern, right. I'm so bad at remembering stuff. It's quite late.
All right. Let's go ahead and call it.
All right. We will
Yeah.
close for the night. Thank you all for joining. We love you.
Yes,
Appreciate
thank
you. Have a
We'll
good
see you
one.
next time.
See you next Saturday.
Yeah,
Bye.
for sure.
Bye. Wait, well, let's go to the ending scene. I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go to this.
Ah.
Dude.
And honor our Patreons. Okay, I'm gonna mute now. Bye.
Bye.